barrels every day.
So I built the bar in the barn.
That's what I'm working on. The barn.
That's when the shelf gets really big. And
He's getting set up.
We're just gonna do like a what's it called? Like a casual intro where you don't know you're being recorded, and then all of a sudden it just.
He does it to me all the time.
Hey,
He's over here
just
and
over
he
here,
hits record, and I have no clue. And I'm over here jibber jabbing, freaking blowing my mouth off. He goes, "Hey, we're live."
Of course.
That's how it should go.
You gotta be
You
organic.
gotta keep your
Just try not to cuss a lot.
No, you'll be fine.
Are we
Worry about
organic yet or not?
We're organic.
We're organic now.
We're organic in the minute.
In the minute or in the minute?
minute.
Oh,
No
okay.
minute. Just checking the audio and stuff.
I don't know. I was enjoying that bottom in your collection last week.
What's
Two
that?
weekends ago.
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
Yeah, we want to hear the box story.
All right, so we live.
Yeah, we're live.
We're live at K&M.
Yep.
We have a bunch of different bourbons. We have 5 different bourbons. One we're fresh cracking. I'm Keith. This has been 100 proof whitetails here at K&M. There's a ton of people here right now.
Ton of people.
My coworker Josh is here again, and Willie, my coworker's husband's here.
We got all sorts of things. We got bird dog shot glasses to
Yeah.
give away for folks.
And then tell them about the engraving.
So the custom engraving, you can do that on either a Gentleman Jack or Woodford Reserve, and they do it right down to the pint size.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you
Little
can do it
guys.
for, Christmas gifts are perfect for that. I know I got to pick up a couple tonight for a couple folks.
Nice.
My wife sent me with a shopping list.
Oh, good.
It's not very often my wife sends me with a shopping list.
A
from the
liquor shopping
store.
list. How did you pull that off?
Oh, I don't know. She just wanted more people to get
So,
Christmas gifts with it.
I guess to get this started, we're going to fresh crack the Remus.
I would fresh crack the Remus. I have one at home.
You are definitely fresh cracking. I'm not fresh cracking. So this is a Ross and Squibb distillery from Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
MGP.
MGP juice. It's Remus. It's a straight bourbon whiskey. 47% alcohol by volume, which is 94 proof. And it is the king of bootleggers. Just hearing that makes me want to drink it.
Yeah, well, Remus was a famous bootlegger back in the day, George Remus.
Okay.
So
Did he drive
kind
a
of paying
Ford?
homage to that. I don't know what he drove. I
Most
wasn't
people
around
drove
back then.
Ford. Oh, crap.
Wasn't around back then. Couldn't tell you, man.
All right, so
Tell
this
you.
is our fresh crack for today. I'm gonna let Ben do it because every time I do it, I spill it.
Yeah, and then they have a couple Jack Daniels tastings down at the other end tonight too.
Okay,
So
and
lots of
Woodford,
stuff
you
going on.
said? The Woodford's down there, Josh?
Yep.
The Woodford
So you
Reserve.
can even try it before you buy it with these engraving boxes.
Yeah, which is cool. So you're not, you're not spending some money without knowing what you're gonna do.
Engraving bottles down there.
Even better.
Even better. So come on over, Josh.
Right on the set.
I'm here.
Lackluster. Black. What do you like? A 6 maybe? Did you even hear that cork pop?
I
I
don't
don't
hear it. How can you not hear it?
Blew out my left eardrum. Remember?
Yes, yeah.
So Josh is gonna do the Remus.
He's taking the first pour.
Yep.
Take that
pour
neck
tonight.
pour out of there.
Yeah, get that neck pour out of there. So being a neck pour, Josh, that might be different.
Fine.
Let mine sit.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it sit. And you don't have to drink that right now. You can try something that's already open too.
Yep.
So other ones we got tonight to do a tasting, we have a Black Button cast strength.
Yep. Good local New Yorker.
This is 115 proof. So like Ben and I were talking on the way here, probably not the one you want to do first.
Yeah. We
Work
can
your
build
way
up
up
to
to that. We've already tried this, and it's for we're not like huge fans of New York, but this is one of the better ones from New
The
York.
cast, I like their pre-pro.
The pre-pro is very good.
And those are available in the case. We're standing right in front of K&M's awesome bourbon case.
Yeah, this is
where they got it
very
set up
good
tonight.
case.
Yeah, they got the pre-pro still in the case. They even got some of the regular 4-grain, the cast strength, and they have some of the Empire Rye in the thing still.
Which are all good New York
Absolutely,
whiskeys, for sure.
And they just increased their warehouse facility up there
Nice, very
for
cool.
Black Button. So I'm sure they're going to be cranking out more and more product here in the next coming years.
So we got our go-to, the GFB. This has been kind of a hit every time we're here, so we're doing that.
Yeah, what's that? 80 on that on the GFB? I'm just writing.
That's 80 proof. Yep, the GFB is 80 proof.
Mhm.
And remind me where this was from.
That's the one that's in Minnesota.
Minnesota. Oh, this is the hockey one.
That's the hockey one.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Only
one.
hockey players drink
Nice
that.
smooth flavor on that.
Yeah, the GFB is smooth.
Yep.
And then
Easy going 80.
we got an Uncle Nearest.
Mhm.
This is 100 proof. This one's kind of neat because the master blender is a female,
Yeah.
which you don't see a lot.
Nope.
I personally have not seen that, so that's kind of neat. And she's like a great
And that's another one I
granddaughter,
haven't tried yet.
great granddaughter of the original Uncle Nearest. This one's out of Shelbyville, Tennessee. Uncle
Yeah, that's a
Nearest.
Tennessee whiskey.
So Nearest Green Distillery. It was kind of a
Come on the
neat.
show.
Come on over, Willie.
And that Barman's what, like 93 proof, I think?
92 proof Barman. This is from the Coors Whiskey Company out of Bardstown. 92 proof. We've had this one. This one's really smooth, easy going.
Yeah, that one's on the bar. That's right in the
Yep.
case right behind the bar. But yeah, and then this is where I get lost when I get over here.
Nick, it's crazy.
That's where I stand every time I come in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just gravitate towards this
Decipher
case.
which one I want.
Yeah.
And like, there's some stuff that's really kind of hard to find if you're like the elements.
Mhm.
Those are not easy to come by.
And they're 3 deep.
Yeah, there's the Knob 18, which a lot of stores you can't even get your claws on them. Yeah, there's
Single
some-
barrel 9s.
yeah,
Those are killers. They moved a ton of those lately. The Knob 12s.
yeah, you can't go wrong with any of those at all. They got 4 roses, single barrels. It's really they got the small batch select 4 roses. Baker 7 you don't see a lot. That's really good. For $60.
I think it's just the quality.
Penalties. So another one we're going to be talking about tonight too are the new Redwood cast strengths. I don't know. I've talked to Josh about the Redwood.
One of them's coming home with me.
So the Redwoods, the regular
My wife's not
Redwoods.
home tonight, so yes.
The regular Redwoods are amazing. They're cheap. They're like $35, $40.
Yeah.
The cast strengths are even better, and they're not going to break the bank. They're 60.
It's got like a
Between 60
fruit,
and
a nice fruit undertone with that Remus.
Okay.
That's solid. I like that.
Did you try that yet, Josh?
I did. I just,
What do you think?
it does have a different flavor to it.
It's got like a nice, almost fruity kind of under
We're
in
gonna
the
get,
back,
We're gonna
on the
get
end of
Willie
it.
some Remus here.
Remus, thanks.
So this is 100 proof.
First, like,
Oh, sorry, I forgot you had a glass. This is straight.
Helps me get the aroma going.
This is straight
It smells good.
bootlegger bourbon. King of bootleggers.
Would you like to
Just looking
sample?
at what I love a sample.
What would you like? We got everything. We got the Remus we just cracked open.
That's the one I was looking at when I came in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
absolutely.
nice.
Is that you like
Is
it?
that what you
So,
have,
yeah.
the Remus?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yep.
Trying to decide what I'm getting for the fruit, like what type of fruit.
See, I struggle with that. I'm not.
You have to close your eyes and really think about it.
Well, you do have to kind of analyze it, whether it's like a dried fruit or a fresh fruit, or. It does have a very good nose.
Mhm.
And mind you, this is just cracked. Like, so Ben and I talk about this is like the neck pour is going to be different than when you get past the shoulder
Okay.
and let
A
it
little
sit.
bit. Yeah.
Not a huge, but like I've opened bottles where I didn't like the neck, and then I get down into the body of it, and I'm like, wow, this is way better. So
What do you think about it? Uncertain?
Not sure. I've never had it before.
Me neither.
none of us have.
Yeah, so I guess it's just MGP's coming out with their own brand and they're with their own distillate, obviously.
Yeah.
They're typically selling and sourcing it out, but this is their own one that they're bringing under the Remus label that they bought.
Yep. So it's Ross and Squibb Distillery, Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
Yep.
94 proof, king of bootleggers. I don't think you can go wrong if you're the king of bootleggers.
That's Remus. That's George
Yeah.
Remus.
I would have loved it.
I have a cask strength one of that I got down in Kentucky when I was down there.
I saw that.
Mhm. Yeah, it's down at the shelf.
I like
haven't
it.
cracked
I do too.
It's
Mhm.
not.
Not overpowering.
It's like what I think about this is traditional bourbon flavor.
It's a good way to describe it, yeah.
It's got the
There's a
sweetness.
traditional.
Yeah, it's not super spicy. It's not super off flavor.
Nice, good balance. Nice $40 bottle. Solid $40 bottle.
What's Kentucky like?
I like
What's
that.
that?
What was it like going to Kentucky?
Kentucky's always a blast.
You get
Yeah.
those horse races down there or something.
Yeah, we went to the horse museum. My wife's into the horses and
Okay.
stuff like that. So we went and did that.
Nice.
And
there.
did Wild Turkey, did Woodford, Bardstown. I did a whole bunch of different little ones.
Was
And a
it-
couple little distilleries too, which is I like the little ones. You know, those are the cool
Yeah.
ones to get into. You never know what you're gonna find there at the little ones. the
Now,
little
do you
craft
drive?
places. We drove both times. Yep.
It's a long time.
No, it's not bad. The first time I did it overnight.
How long is it though?
10 hours.
About 10
Yes.
hours. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not so bad.
If you
If
did,
you
That's
go
not,
like-
that's not as bad as I
If
thought.
you go overnight,
three of
like
us
right
go,
now,
we could make it one
and
time.
get it down through Cincinnati, like at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, you don't
That's
hit
not that
anybody
bad. Okay.
going down through like Cincy and all that stuff.
Just got to stay away from game days.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that
That's
I didn't think
true.
of that. That's a
Normal
good point.
traffic isn't even that bad. Game days are bad.
Yeah.
So you guys have already done the GFB. Obviously, you can do it again.
Mhm.
But we also have a 92 proof Barman. This is out of
It's Coors.
Coors whiskey. We're not sure if this is the same Coors as like Coors beer. This is out of Bardstown, Kentucky. Really easy going, easy sipper. This one. We've tasted this one before. We have a 100 proof Uncle Nearest. We have not tried this yet.
That's their regular offering.
I've had it.
What do you think?
It's okay.
Okay.
Your typical Tennessee flavors
Yeah.
with it.
A little bit harsher than what you would
Okay.
get from Kentucky.
Yep.
Like,
What's your favorite bourbon? You seem like the connoisseur.
Frank August is my favorite.
We were just talking about
Really?
that.
I just asked Barb to get some white. I've had the white and the gold reserve.
Yeah.
I actually like the white better.
Gotcha.
They had bottles at Ryan's and they were talking about that.
Really?
They just got some and they have single barrels and I had never heard of it, so they were telling me about that a little bit.
I mean, that's my favorite right now.
Mhm. Yeah, it
does
changes.
change.
Yep, absolutely.
It's called Frank.
Absolutely.
Had
Had a comment come in, says, where are you guys? We're at K&M Discount Liquors in Newark, New York.
Right next to Wegmans.
Right next to Wegmans.
Can't miss it.
Nope.
I keep like a thing on my phone with some different random bourbon stuff and also just weird scotch. That,
No, before we don't do it.
no, I tried it. It tastes like someone said it tastes like mermaid's bathwater.
It tastes like
Oh, you gotta have like a running list. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that Remus is.
I like
We
it.
do it 2 ounces.
For
I'm glad,
$4.
I'm glad I got one at home.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
glad
that.
Barb
a lot.
talked me into one that time.
2 ounces and you get it.
Guy at K. Sounds good.
K&M.
Wait, where are we?
K&M discount.
K&M.
Yeah, see?
K&M, not KM.
K and
Are you done with that?
Well, yeah.
You got more in
I'll
there.
finish
See,
it.
you got a nice little box. Any gems in the
I'm
box?
in no hurry, Keith. You
I
got
bought the Woodford Christmas edition.
Gotcha. Yep.
Just the Woodford.
Yep. With the holiday label on it. Yeah.
I was in Kentucky last weekend, and they said the same. It was there.
Yep.
It's a lot more expensive than what
It's
it
the
is.
Barman.
I've noticed that at some of the distilleries down there, even like in Turkey, like stuff like the rare breed was like $65. I mean, for your
Yeah, we don't know.
You know,
We don't know.
some of it you get at the
We've
distillery,
done it
just they
tasting
kind of bump it up a little bit. I've noticed.
This
So
is my normal stop,
Yep.
so I always,
What was the,
I just
what
ask
was the
what
fresh
it
crack?
is,
The Remus.
what they have.
Yep.
That was good
Yep.
flavor to that.
But yeah, you were saying you had some of the redwood stuff.
Yes,
which-
I have the
Traditional.
The
like
one with the white on the
nothing
left.
crazy.
and the rye,
Bond, yeah.
the bottled and bond, and the rye. I've only opened the rye.
Yep.
Excellent.
I'm not
It's
a
a
huge.
nice.
I'm trying to get into rye more.
$65.
I love rye.
Mhm.
When I tried the
Yeah.
bottle I got last weekend, it's without
Yeah.
ice. it's
I've
definitely
I've had the Lost Monarch,
You know?
Thing is,
which
though,
is
is you
their
put it on
bourbon rye
2
blend.
cubes, let it set
That's
for a couple
my
minutes.
favorite offering is the regular that they have.
No, but that's what I
Wasn't a
do.
huge
2
fan of the
cubes,
cash strength,
and
but
I
then
just
had
let it
Pipe
set
Creek
enough
cash strength
in
at
the
Buddy's.
ice for a couple
Phenomenal.
minutes,
That was
and then take it, and I absolutely love
I
it.
find the
Absolutely
rye
like
better
this.
when I pour a glass and leave it for a half hour.
Because we're just talking
Okay,
about
gotcha.
Yeah.
And if you just let it sit out
Mhm.
and air out,
Yep.
it's kind of like a lime. You know, I think it
Yeah, let
tastes
it breathe a little bit out. Yep. Gotcha.
$4.
No, it's a good suggestion. Definitely.
Man, that Remus is for the money. What is that, Ben?
What's that?
$38 plus tax.
For the Remus? Yeah.
I mean, that's really nice traditional bourbon flavors for the money.
Had a comment come in. Have you tried the Elijah Craig C923?
We have.
We
were
have.
just talking
We
about
were
that on
just-
the way here.
Just talking about that. I'm actually not. I don't think I'm as big a fan of it as a lot of people told it up to me.
So we did it blind. Well, Ben tricked me, and so I bought a toasted one here.
Mhm.
So we have a 922, and then so we did the 922, the C922 would be last year's C batch.
Which was in our top whiskeys of the year.
Yep, and then he fresh cracked the C923, and I didn't know it. I thought it was he was giving me the toasted barrel that we got here. We did them blind, and then we scored it, and I gave it a 6.5.
Yeah.
And other people are saying it's going to be bourbon of the year.
Yeah.
I did. However, he fresh cracked it, poured it, I sniffed it, and took a sip off the neck. I let it
34. It's hot.
I let it
It's pretty
sit there
warm.
for 10, 15 minutes and tried it again.
Yeah.
After it breathed, and I liked it a lot more. So
So that's an Elijah. Is it an Elijah Craig? Is that what it
barrel proof.
Yeah, the C923.
Which
That
one
batch
was this, Keith?
Barman.
Barman.
Yep.
That's
Would you
one
like to
from
try
Coors
that?
Distilling.
Sure. You said that's gonna be the bourbon of the year?
No.
No.
That was the
Craig, Elijah Craig.
No,
It's
they
right here.
Barrel proof.
Craig C923. Everybody's toting it up as bourbon of the year, and I
It's okay.
haven't gotten into it that
mild.
much.
The Barman is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
Mild.
I was gonna say that C923 is 134. It's the hottest.
Sorry, I
Craig.
have T-Rex arms.
That's the hottest
Okay.
Craig I've seen in a while.
13 years old,
Yeah.
too. So, I mean, if you get other distilleries, if you get a 13-year, you're paying over $100 or more.
Usually. Yeah.
You know, for a 13-year-old bourbon. So
That's good. That's good. It's very mild.
it is mild. It's very, but like what I think about the
That's a really good, easy sipping,
Mhm.
casual.
or somebody new to bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
If you had somebody new to bourbon, that would be a great introductory.
Yeah, and
Wow.
that's what we say with these tastings. It's a lot of folks coming in that are your daily shoppers, your weekend shoppers here on the tasting Fridays, so they're not getting into even the 100 proof stuff comes off and it's hot to a lot of people.
Well, like when I first started doing this, I've only been doing this, what, a year?
Mhm.
Ish? Year?
This would definitely be a first person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I first started doing this with Ben, the Fresh Cracks, he would give me like a 110, and I was like, wow. And now I have a 110. I'm like, oh, you know, it's just something you get acclimated to, and you can
That makes
appreciate it
sense.
a little bit more the more you do it. But like I've been drinking Buffalo Trace and John J. Bowman, which are on 90 proof. And we did a Fresh Crack the other night, and he gave me like a 110, 107,
Yeah.
108, and I was like, whoa, that's hot because I've been drinking 90 proof
Yeah.
the last 2 weeks.
No, Ben would be a
Trying to hold
Monday
my hand.
bourbon shopper instead of a weekend bourbon shopper.
I got lucky the other day, dude. Just walked into a random store
Josh,
and
go
I end
on.
up with a gem.
Josh and I go during work. Yeah.
You guys
Monday,
shop on your
Tuesday,
lunch.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hey, that's when you get your best flavor out of it.
Well, that's
It's
dude.
that
I
early
can't.
day.
Well, it's nice too to go in the shop during the day and it's not really busy.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh
you
yeah,
can
get
look
invited
around.
in the back room and here and try the store picks.
Yes.
What's that?
And then all of a
That is
sudden
the
they're
one.
like, yeah, we're putting out our holiday baskets. You want one? It's like, yes, yes I do.
You have to. I mean, you're there at that time of the day. You have to.
What are you drinking now? What do you got?
All right, bro, dude.
Banana
What is
bread?
it? What are you drinking?
Well, you tell me. What do you think there smells like banana bread?
This ought to be fun.
Banana bread?
I'm back tomorrow.
If I had to guess,
Sunday.
I don't
I'm
remember
thinking
what.
this one.
I would say the cask. No,
No?
Uncle Nearest. Uncle Nearest.
Oh, really?
That's a Tennessee note.
Interesting.
Yeah, that Tennessee is
That's just
different.
me. I mean, that's.
No,
I picked that up in.
Let me know when you're ready for the next
Jack-a-lot.
one.
Banana bread. I'm ready for it.
He wants it. He says he wants banana bread. So this is the Uncle Nearest out of Tennessee.
I got one more
Shelbyville.
spot.
So Ben, I have a question for you. Do you ever?
Yeah.
This might be an odd one, but do you ever try to taste just random things that aren't in like that might be a bourbon note, just to understand what they taste like? Like, would you just randomly taste something just to try to get a sense for the flavors?
Yeah, I got
Would you like to try
a
anyone?
different spirits and stuff like that. I like having.
A couple over there.
I got
wanna
some
make
finished
it home.
rums and stuff that I like.
Yeah.
To pick
I
up
can pour
different
you a little,
stuff.
just a smidge.
I mean, would you go
Whatever
to
you
like
want. I don't have
the
to give you
Wegmans
full.
and like go to the spice aisle
Sorry,
or
what?
something, or
That's
like
the
the baking
fast strength
aisle.
black button. It's 150.
Yeah, no,
grab
absolutely.
some weird
And again,
stuff.
if it's something
Okay,
that you're
did you
sitting
like
there
it?
and you're baking or
Yeah,
cooking in the
kinda.
kitchen
Yeah.
and
I
you
thought it
smell
was okay.
something,
For a
and
New
you
York
start,
bourbon, I
you
think
know,
it's like, I think it's
getting
Do you?
Seems like
Yeah.
a weird one though, right? Like you're not just gonna do that.
Honestly,
on
I'm not a huge
Saturday
fan of New
morning.
York
the
bourbon.
more the taste, the more you're
They
gonna
just
pick up
pick
on
it up,
different
yeah.
things. Yeah.
Understood. Me, I really prefer Kentucky bourbon. It's just my palate.
I'll try anything twice.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree 100%.
It's funny.
That's interesting.
I have to get everything a second.
Except drugs and cigarettes.
Eh,
That's my saying.
That's what makes the world go round. We all have our own opinion.
What do we got going on here? People chiming in saying
Yeah.
Willie's. Did Willie
Chris-
join?
Christine keeps being the big,
Who's
big commenter.
Christine?
Milham. I don't know if I've ever met her.
I don't think I
I don't know.
have.
Apparently I'm friends with her on Facebook.
Maybe she's like for birthday.
She said, what did you get in the basket the other day?
Yeah, you can help.
Yeah, I guess I could tell him. I lucked out, right place, right time. you never know when it's going to happen.
They're gonna be available, just not right now.
Yeah, they're going to be available some places. I ended up snagging a 4-bottle pack of an E.H. Taylor small batch, a Blanton's, a Weller 12, and a Weller full proof. And I got the whole basket at MSRP.
That's even
Which
better.
was,
In a nice
which was
box.
insane. Yeah,
And 2 glasses.
which they're coming out, guys. Be patient.
Yeah,
It's allocated season.
Just be patient.
You'll find them.
Um,
But again, I didn't even go in there that day to do that. I went in for a refill of a daily drinker and got drinking store picks, and then talking to the guy, and he says, "Hey, we're putting these out MSRP and now." Okay.
Yes, sir.
you catch,
So
you catch like me.
Oh, great. It's broken on the ground.
Christine
Only thing you
says
can catch
chased
is
a
the
lot of bourbon more than deer this year.
I chased way more deer than bourbon.
I chased way less deer than my bourbon. But that's because I work so hard at it in the off season that I find myself spending
don't
more
have
time in the woods, less time in the stand. No, I haven't been out. I've been letting everything soak.
I told Keith that when I seen that picture on Facebook, when I just a quick glance at it, I thought you were a little kid standing with your dad. Just was a little kid shot. I was amazed. Just a quick glance. Oh, that was a nice one for a little kid.
Yep.
That was like
Nice one for a little kid.
the picture was just like your dad was standing over top of you.
Yes.
Hello there.
Hi.
How are you
Yeah,
guys?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're doing some bourbon tastings.
Fabulous. Let's do it.
We have 5 different bottles.
Okay.
We have our fresh crack. So we're doing a live podcast with 100 Proof Whitetails.
Okay.
That's why the camera's here.
I
You don't
wondered.
have to be on camera.
Okay.
Um,
Sweet.
So this is a 94 proof straight bourbon whiskey. We just fresh cracked it. Everyone's liked it so far. It's pretty mild.
Okay.
Then we have a Barman 92 proof, 100 proof Uncle Nearest, and what is this, Ben? 80 proof
Okay.
GFB, which is good fucking bourbon.
Oh, all right. Well, that's one heck of a name. I
That's
think
what
I
the
could
name
try
is.
that one.
It's been killer. As you can see, our
Yeah, people
tasting
like it.
bottle is almost gone. So
Okay.
you can try one, you can try all of them, whatever you like.
How about I'll try the first one that you talked
This
about.
one?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna try the GFB, and
Go
then
GFB
you
first.
surprise me with a
Work
third.
up 80.
Yep.
Work up 80.
Always-
walk her
always
up.
remind
Always
me.
walk her
That's
up
a good
and
idea.
proof. Always walk up.
Oh.
I
and
always
proof.
forget about that.
Interesting.
that.
Okay.
That's a new one.
What's the purpose for it? Just to
So if you're tasting, if you go up to like the cast strength one that we have tonight, it's 115.
uh-huh.
You're gonna want your palate to kind of warm up to that almost, just like
Okay.
you're warming up to play a sport or run or whatever. Same idea. You let your
Alright.
palate warm up. You let that because your first pour of the day is gonna come off a little sharp.
Yes.
So-
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. So usually you go
That's
lowest
what
to highest.
Keith, did you walk me up?
Huh?
I don't think you walked me up.
Why would
No,
I walk
Keith always
you?
forgets.
No, I really always forget. He always has to remind me.
Seasoned.
It's okay. I'll
He
be,
really does.
I'll be
That's
here.
good. That is good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that one's out of
Yeah.
Minnesota actually.
That's a hockey player.
Yep.
You have to be a hockey player to drink that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's from Minnesota.
Well, Minnesota. You gotta
Yeah,
say it like
exactly.
that. Though. You
Got
gotta
it.
put the right inflection in it.
You got it.
Can't
You
say
got
that
it.
without, That's delicious. Yeah, I like that. Very good.
And then what did you want next?
Remus, she said, and then the third was a
Whatever you guys want.
surprise.
Whatever you recommend.
I've been pulled off the team.
Hold on.
Yeah, we'll work right up the proof line.
You would probably, if you like that easy going,
Second from the left.
the barman. The barman is really good. We've had really good reviews of the barman. We've done that one.
That was really good.
Yeah, the
Okay.
barman came off really
Just
well.
super easy going, nice sipper.
I thought it was really easy.
So this is the Remus.
Okay. Now, are all of these sold here?
Yes,
All of these
all of
brands?
these are
Okay.
available right now.
Right here today.
Yep.
They're in here. Except the Remus is over on the shelf.
That's really good.
A little bit more depth, a little bit more flavor. You got
Yeah.
a little bit more proof, but that also carries in more flavor with the proof.
Yeah, it does.
That one, like we were talking, it's like traditional bourbon flavors. You get a little bit of the sweet,
Yeah.
just very traditional.
My dad is a huge bourbon guy, so I'm wondering if he would like that one. That
Yep.
might be a good Christmas idea.
So they're also doing bottle engravings of
Yeah, she
Woodford
mentioned
and
that.
Gentleman Jack.
Yep.
Might be
I
a
was
good
just saying,
gift.
I was just in Ireland last month, and we went to the Jameson Distillery,
Yep.
and it was really, really cool to kind of check out how they do that. And then, I literally wanted everything. So it was so good. So yeah, like all this stuff. Mhm.
That's awesome. So you had the Barman,
Mm.
you had the Remus.
Yes.
Would you like an Uncle Nearest?
That's what I have right now.
Oh, you have the Uncle Nearest.
Yeah, that's what you just
Oh.
Which I
ordered.
think is good.
Is it banana bread? A little bit.
A little bit,
Not.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Banana bread.
It's very.
She has to try
it is
banana
good flavor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I was gonna go with the surprise one.
That was a
last
yeah,
one.
I was gonna
Surprise, you're
say
getting an Uncle
surprise
Nearest.
one.
All right.
So this is out of Shelbyville, Tennessee bourbon, 100 proof.
Okay.
So it's a little bit higher proof than the one you just had,
Okay.
And their master blender is actually a female.
Oh, really?
which is rare.
Very cool.
Not as common.
That was one I was thinking of.
I like that.
getting
Yeah.
to Put on the shelf.
Girl power. Let's
Yep.
go with it.
Just kind of neat, like a cool story. And she's
Yeah.
a relative, a direct relative of the actual guy that started the original.
He's got short arms. You gotta reach.
Yeah,
You
I've seen
do?
it. Oh my God.
Okay.
I would
Like
get
a
like
T-Rex?
spill all over you. Josh is my coworker, so he's allowed to pick on me.
You can pick on you. That's good. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Let's say hello.
Yes, I have short arms.
Jeez, I don't know. I think
I don't
You're like the
know.
same size human.
There's someone behind you though.
I'm trying to take her out.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't think you have short arms.
Compared to you,
Thanks.
compared to every other male.
A little bit different profile
Yeah.
coming out of Tennessee rather than Kentucky.
Interesting. Yeah.
We also
I think
have-
we should call it Aunt Nearest though, if it's a
Yeah.
girl that's.
Well, that's going to the original Uncle Nearest of. So Nick was just explaining to us, it's a part of the original Jack Daniels founders.
Okay.
Was Uncle Nearest, and he
Oh.
branched out and started his own distillery. So
Interesting.
his great whatever it is granddaughter brought back his original recipe,
Mhm.
and that's what's in this bottle.
Gotcha.
His original
Yep.
recipe.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
like
that
it.
one cost?
The Uncle Nearest is $53.99. Right here.
You can't have that one.
I can. That needs to top the shelf off.
So what are the prices of the three that I just tried?
Yep. So the GFB is
Mhm.
$37.99. That was the
Mhm.
first one. The Remus is $39.99.
Okay.
That was the 94 proof. And then the Uncle Nearest is $53.99. That's the 100 proof.
Okay. All right. Well, I really appreciate it. Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
thanks for
It's
stopping in.
delicious. Now I kind of have something
We can
to
take
think about.
those.
Thank you
Yeah.
for what I want to hook my dad up with this year.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Already got
Do
him
you know-
cigars. You got to get cigars and bourbon.
Yeah,
Already
that's
got
a
that,
good
right?
combo.
Do you know what his normal drink is of choice?
I'm trying to picture his shelf because he's got like all of his bottles displayed, and I, off the top of my head, I can't. I know my brothers sometimes go with like whatever is the one that's like behind protected glass and
Yeah,
costs a
right.
bazillion dollars. I'm not quite able to do that. So,
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
you
that's fine.
know. So yeah, I'm not off the top of my head. I don't know, but I think he would like any of those.
Very
They're
cool.
delicious. So
Yeah.
thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Have a good night.
You too.
Well,
Good times.
yeah, it's really fun.
Can you line these up by
Proof?
yeah.
So you got GFB.
Would you do it by height?
Then Barman.
You line them up by arm length?
No, I usually line them up just how cool they look.
Gotcha.
Then you got the Remus,
Yep.
Uncle Nearest, and then the cast strength Black Button.
And that's honestly how we should lay it out. So that
Yeah.
we could just
I like that.
It's like the bride
That
and
makes
Velvet.
sense too, because this one's got. Is that because this one has like that more of a bite, like a young taste to it? Is that-
It's probably younger, cheaper. What are you looking for?
The Uncle Nearest.
You want more of that one? Or you want to?
I want a bottle of that one.
Oh.
You know what they did? They gave us the keys to the kingdom.
What?
Yeah.
No.
You really like that one that much? Can I try that?
I
Yeah. Oh, you didn't try it?
No.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't
Hey,
need
Cord or
to.
Mark,
I'm not
whoever
ready
can help
to
you out.
taste all at once. So.
I'm not remembering what I poured.
I think I don't want to try it. I've had this one. I think I've had one. So that makes sense. I'm actually kind of going
You are.
right order.
Not screwing you over too bad.
That's good. I'm the driver.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
If you want to pour some of that on mine.
Yeah.
oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
In part
No,
of
that,
the half area.
The Uncle Nearest did come off a little sharper than I thought it would.
Okay.
It's not quite, which I kind of like, because it's not quite as sweet and mellow as like a normal Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey kind of flavor.
I'm only gonna do a little
But
bit of
dude, it
this.
smelled like banana bread, man.
So I had COVID like a week and a half ago.
Oh, your sniffer's probably all
So I'm
screwed up.
probably screwed up. Yeah.
Yep.
That's how I found out I had it. Was my daughters were like smelling a magazine, like perfume in it, and like
Come on, really?
I smelled nothing.
The first time I got COVID, I was down at the bar and I just poured. I think I was drinking Granddad Bonded that day. And I just put a little pour in a glass.
But if you haven't had it, I know.
Yep. That was a daily. That's $20.
Oh.
That's a really good one. Well, we could go over there and tell you a ton of dailies. that
Oh,
are
yeah.
killers. So I poured the Granddad Bonded in the glass. I was sitting there, just standing there. I was like, I kind of feel achy today. I just put up to my nose for a sniff, and I'm like,
Nope.
Uh-oh. Smells like paper.
couldn't taste it, couldn't nothing. And it was like, no burn, no nothing either. And I'm just like, I'm like,
I got COVID.
I'm like, uh-oh, we're in trouble.
I've had COVID twice, and not a single time did I lose
3
my
times.
taste or smell. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it 3.
I think I've had it 3. Don't tell anyone.
Tested twice. The 3rd time I didn't feel like it because I'm out of my New York time off.
Yeah. It's okay.
I do not like the Uncle Nearest.
Yep.
I don't know if I've even tried it yet.
Not my flavor profile.
Christine says, jealous of the foolproof. Sorry we missed your comments. We had some folks here tasting. Yeah, Facebook fans through fellow hunting peeps. Cool video. Thank you, Christine. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Christine.
We do live videos every Wednesday, and then we do a few of these here at K&M
We've done 3
on
shows
Fridays.
Yep. And then we do a Fresh Crack Friday at noon every Friday on YouTube.
My wife is supposed to be watching this in comment.
Oh, you're good.
She is?
Oh wait, we have a message here.
Okay.
From Vivian? Vips?
We're not gonna read it on the air.
Why?
Fine.
Don't make me call her.
That's fine.
I'll call her.
Christine says, nice job. I'm going to pour one because you made me want one. She says, wish you guys were closer. Yeah, so stay tuned when we are doing any live shows, stuff like that. We'll
We got the
we'll
poster.
post them up. So if you're interested in stopping out for another tasting, we have
Mhm.
probably going to do another couple here throughout the winter. And
Right. I just think it's kind of slow down here.
Yep.
Especially after hunting season and everything. So.
absolutely.
And the holidays. Like,
Yep.
Get through the holiday
YouTube
season.
or Facebook?
Both.
Yep. Both
But
YouTube
your
and
Facebook.
Facebook.
The Facebook is on my Facebook. Just
I
'cause it
always
ends up
watch.
being easier.
I always watch on YouTube myself just because I don't want
YouTube, yes.
I don't
The
go on
YouTube.
Facebook much.
The YouTube.
I go on Facebook.
but it's
Yeah.
I go on
But
Facebook to
food
watch the Rochester Whiskey Enthusiast and message Ben, and that's about it.
what was the blue top one?
This
The
is
the
Barman,
Barman.
1873 bourbon.
You didn't give me that one yet. Did you give me that one?
Yep.
Yeah,
I did.
you did. Give me
I didn't think I gave you the
That
Uncle
was-
Nearest, but
I don't
can't.
think
Oh.
he's had this one.
the red one. Yes.
That
That
one. there.
cast strength.
Yes.
So this is the highest proof.
Contrast of that.
Yes, this is going to be the highest proof cast strength.
That we have tonight.
Yeah.
So
So
there's other higher ones in here. But
Josh, the rare breed you got
Yeah.
is 116. This is going to be right in that wheelhouse for proof.
Okay.
might taste a little hotter than that.
It
And the rare
def-
breed.
It definitely will.
Yep.
It definitely will. Rare breed does not drink like
Winter time, which is when I drink most of my bourbon.
Well, I got a rare breed.
Out of the back,
You got a rare
2
breed
weekends
rye.
ago, yeah.
You gotta go with a rare breed, really.
which is good.
Yeah.
That's still hanging on in my top 4 bourbons of the year.
Really?
Dude, that thing, that's
The
that's a
regular,
killer.
or not a regular, but what is it?
This just rare breed.
Just rare breed.
Yep.
Yep.
All three rare
Oh no,
breed.
you picked up the
I
rye.
did.
Yeah, he did get the
He
rye.
got the rye.
Which I like.
Yeah, the rye's really good.
Flavor for snow though.
Is it? I
For
don't
being
even.
strong,
It's
it's
been months since I
Yeah,
smelled that.
the thing with Black Button is they use 30-gallon barrels, so not your typical like 52s or whatnot. So a little bit smaller barrels, but they do age them for 4 years typically. Depends on the offering, but so you get a little bit more. They're trying to speed up that aging process using a smaller barrel,
Mhm.
which can almost give it more age, on
That's
the palate
interesting.
because there's more surface area in
What's
contact
the-
with the liquid.
What was the blue?
This is Barman.
That's the Barman.
That's
And
92
that's-
proof.
Yeah, from Coors Distilling.
Just the smell was like that level.
You think that's similar?
I think it's the age, dude. I think
Yeah.
it's coming off with the age. I don't know how old
It
the
doesn't have a
Ringus stuff
strong
is.
smell.
No.
At all. Well, the
No,
smell's not
and I've
strong.
never
Uh-oh.
picked up a lot. Oh, there's the COVID. There it is.
Josh got the
Josh has got the vid.
Yeah, I was trying to stay away from
You're coming to work Monday.
I cleaned out all the filters for the heat and stuff.
Yeah, there's no age statement on the
Remus.
the Remus.
No, I noticed that.
Interesting.
It smells really good, but it's not like strong like it's.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's not
come
really
off super
ethanol-y.
ethanol or anything.
Mild.
Oh, geez, look at this hand delivered pizza. Thank you, Mark.
sir.
I think I'm good for
Thank you.
We've got pizza.
We just
bags.
had pizza.
Thank you, Mark. They just delivered us pizza,
I
which is
yelled
great.
at to make sure I ate.
I was gonna ask a really good question.
Oh, and the napkins. Perfect.
Oh, I was gonna ask if there was like a certain age that it has to be.
A certain age.
That's a very good question for bourbon.
To be a bourbon?
Yeah.
To be a bourbon.
This has to be in. Okay. So there's.
Give them the rundown.
Okay, a lot. This is a
Alright.
good question.
Should I put it in my notes?
No,
Yeah,
you're fine.
yeah.
Put it in
It's-
your notes.
So when you were in kindergarten, you learned your ABCs, right?
Yeah.
I have a hard
Okay,
time.
so-
with it.
Keith
So the first thing with bourbon is its ABCs, and this is from a bourbon documentary. Neat.
Okay.
If anybody ever wants to check that out,
Check it out.
A has to be American made. You can only make bourbon in America.
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 Mhm.
Okay.
B, it has to be put in a new charred white oak barrel.
Cool.
I think they changed that though. I think it's just a new oak barrel.
Yeah, because a toasted isn't charred.
Well, yeah, but a new oak barrel, a new charred.
You only make barrels out of white oak, right?
for bourbon.
No,
You make
for bourbon,
For
yes.
bourbon, yeah.
Yeah.
For traditional bourbon,
It
yes.
has to be aged for at least 2 years.
Straight, perfect. Straight bourbon has to be 2 years minimum.
And
Thank
the bottle
you.
and bond it has to be aged for at least 4 years.
But
In
what's
a
the
federally
C?
bonded warehouse. See, corn. So bourbon has to be at least 51% corn.
The government has to get their
Google
say.
pictures.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
So the government. Okay. We'll go there.
Yeah. So for bottled and bond, we don't have anything bottled and bond here on the tasting shelf tonight. I don't think she has any bonded down there. Either.
Explain that.
Bottled and bond was a.
I did.
She does have a
Wait,
bond?
I did A, B, C.
Oh, she's got the Jack bonded down
Oh,
there.
cool.
That's what I had.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Bring it down, let them have
Yeah, should we do that?
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah.
Do it.
And what's D? Did I forget that one?
Distillation proof. It can't come. It can't be coming off the still hotter than
Okay.
one.
Thank you.
Oh, this is gonna really put me on the spot here. I think it's 125.
Oh
Yep.
wow.
It can't come off the still any hotter at 125.
What can be engraved? Anything?
Proof.
Woodford or Gentleman Jack?
It can't be any hotter than the 125 proof.
Dang, I like it.
Any size of the bottom.
Keith, do you know your ABCs?
Mm-mm.
You know your ABCs?
You should. Every podcast you should start with Keith. Tell us the ABCs.
I can
Tell us the
only,
ABCs.
I can also only count to 20 because I have only.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't taste
Fingers
it
and
yet.
toes.
Yeah, Gentleman
I
Jack.
want to do like a little.
Oh, a little of it?
Yeah. Well,
Gotcha.
I'll put it in my glass already.
Gotcha.
Mark, Barb, thank you for the pizza. We appreciate it.
Is there a shout out for the pizza place?
Nick, where's the pizza from?
Sugar and slice.
Sugar and slice.
Sugar and spice?
Right here.
Slice.
Thank
you.
Powerpuff Girl ass over here.
Sugar and slice pizza is great, thank you.
So the bonded has to be minimum age 4 years, has to be bottled at 100 proof, everything bonded, in a federally regulated warehouse.
4 years.
And does not have to follow the rules of bourbon, because you can have bonded whiskeys. Mellow corn.
You can have a bonded rye, right?
Okay, so
You can have a bonded
Study
rye.
that later.
And we've done a lot of, we call them
There will be a
bibs.
test on this.
Yeah, the bibs, the
We
bottled
call them
bonds.
bibs, and we've done a lot of bottle and bond on the fresh crack. And most of the ones we do are very good. Because you get that minimum 4 years. You're not gonna get anything young. You're not getting anything low proof. You know it's gonna be at least 4 years. You know it's gonna
This
be
is.
100.
I feel like this is young.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
See,
So,
4 years.
no,
No,
probably
I
not.
don't think it's that.
It doesn't even say straight, so probably not even 2 years.
How you doing?
Would be my guess.
Oh really?
It's possible.
That's not
Again,
bourbon,
to be bourbon, all it has to do is sit in a white oak, a
Yeah.
brand new charred white oak container. There, I got it all.
Go let us, if you need anything, just let
I
us
didn't
know.
realize there's a chart to that.
Yep, has to be charred.
New white oak.
Oh, I wrote it down.
So, yeah. But yeah, bonded. That was
I didn't write bonded anywhere.
bonded was actually the Bottle and Bond Act was the first regulated product in America. It wasn't medicine. It wasn't food.
If
It
you
was
want to
whiskey.
sneak by, just let us know.
Is that one of the ABCs? The bonded part, or is that part of D? Or is it not?
Bonded is its own specific category.
Gotcha.
On his birthday, he was talking.
That was good.
Which one?
The last one you gave.
The cast strength?
Yes.
You just did the cast strength, the butter.
The red. Yep.
Has there been a bourbon this year you've tasted, and it's just like bottom of the burp, like barrel, like number 150 on the list.
I know exactly. What
You do? Did you have to spit it out?
No, I haven't.
Pour it out.
I haven't.
Pour it out. Pour it out.
Rude.
I haven't had one that I spit out. We had a couple from the blind barrel samples that I had that were not good.
It's a blind barrel sample.
So that's a subscription box.
Okay.
They send you 4 whiskey samples quarter.
Are
And,
they just small?
yeah, like
shots?
2.5 ounce tasters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of neat.
A lot
How
of
much
craft,
does that cost?
a lot of craft distilleries. I can't remember right now.
Roughly.
I can't
Yeah, like,
remember right off.
I got like 5 of those subscriptions.
Are you?
Yeah, no.
And there's
It's $15
I
a
can't
month.
remember what it costs on those.
that I see.
A lot of craft distilleries. I know Black Button's been on there from New York, so they've been represented on there. And the other ones the one that we did like was just a little bit too pricey for what we wanted to pay for it. So, but yeah, there was one in there that was not very good.
Not that.
But it's unnamed. Or you just-
Yeah, they're all blind, and then you scan a little QR
Okay.
code, and it sends you to what the bottles are that you
Okay,
taste.
that's fun. Okay.
Yep.
This could be something pretty
Like-
relatively
Yeah,
common.
absolutely.
You just don't know. Okay.
We're talking about the way you're like,
That's
other
neat.
stores do single barrel picks that people
This
gravitate
chunk of blue
towards,
cheese he's got.
and you can only get into that store. So that person might only go to that store for that, you know?
Which, that's why I asked the question of where else do you guys do a live podcast?
So-
Because, I mean, like I said, this is
Is it good?
2 minutes from my house. It's
Yeah.
perfect for me.
Yep.
It's banana, dude. I can't get anything from Jack Daniels but banana.
Oh, really?
Lunchtime
That's all I get is
Is that
undertone of
Tennessee
banana.
too, or no?
It's a Tennessee thing.
So you're gonna
Typically.
feel so that's similar to
The nearest comes off a little sharper. Whether that's age or their
So, like I
process.
said,
I know Jack Daniels has a charcoal
like I said, you
mellowing
force or something
process that they do.
yeah.
You don't have access.
So, what's that?
We were just talking about like tasting other things.
Right,
Yes, come down to the bar and taste stuff.
right, because it's always,
You know,
it's always a question.
Make me
of-
buy it before you try it.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
you should
still,
start
I
a
don't-
tasting,
I'm not scared to buy
subscription.
something. It's,
If you like it.
I'm still not scared to buy something to try. Somebody else might like
His
it.
wife's
Okay,
scared of him
I'll
doing
pass
it.
the bottle on to you.
Yep.
I'm not scared of that.
Josh, is your wife scared of that?
I'm sure she is.
my wife would be.
I'll just try it.
But I am.
To me, it's worth it to try other things before you buy it.
Oh yeah.
So this one's
100%.
bonded? I'm confused. I'm so bad.
So the bonded, that has to be aged
Jack
minimum
Daniels?
4 years
Oh, you tried it down there.
in a federally bonded warehouse
And the Woodford, which I'm glad.
and bottled at
Yeah,
100
These
proof.
are not, any of these
Right here.
are not bonded,
I
Nope.
kept
but that one is. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Woodford, that one.
And it has to be put in
At least
glass,
one of
can't
them.
have bonded in plastic.
Yeah, which it has a taste to it.
This is all glass, right?
I'm,
Yep.
This you mean like this in the
So-
store?
I'm all about
I didn't realize any was plastic.
That like one thing I'm super.
There's stuff over
Did
there
we
that's
steal
plastic.
your bottle or did you get it back?
No, I got it back. I also have this. The store doesn't have this yet.
What is that?
It's
Woodford
Woodford,
rye.
but it's rye.
Oh,
You guys wanna
okay.
try this too?
Yes.
I would love to.
I still
Might as
have
well.
this
I
one.
am open to try.
You guys aren't recording.
I'm a little behind.
No, you
No,
can.
you're fine.
This is very
You're on,
casual.
but it doesn't matter. It's a cute little bottle. This is perfectly fitting for you, Will.
Thank you, Keith.
You're welcome.
Those
you
are the
handed
those
to
are
me
the
with your
pints,
T-Rex
right?
arm to one
Yeah.
T-Rex arm to another.
One T-Rex to the other.
Did you pour me the bonded?
She brought it over.
You need some more?
No, but like when I smell this, I just smell bananas.
So 90.4. That's a
Like
Woodford
straight
thing, man.
banana bread.
All those Woodfords at 90.4.
You need more?
I'm good right now.
Anybody?
I'm gonna drink something.
I may in a minute.
Is it really good?
I'm a sucker for pizza, man.
It looks like good
Yeah.
pizza.
Breadsticks and garlic
Ooh,
knots too.
he likes the garlic knots. a
The
lot.
garlic knots are really good from there.
How come we never get pizza from this place?
Spicy pizza from the coop. I can't remember what the wife said it was. Your wife.
Yeah, I'm
had it
just
too.
not.
Oh, really? The place in
I
Phelps?
do like these little. I like these
Yeah,
little
that's
pints.
that's like a my size bottle. Show the folks.
The little pints.
That's a nice little.
And I think they can do the engraving on these pints too. It just has to be on the back.
No, both sides.
Both sides. You can do both sides on the Woodford.
And this is the rye. How old is this?
Woodford, right? It doesn't say.
Can I have a taste of that?
But 90.4.
You're not allowed.
This is 2.1 years old.
He's not allowed. He's cut off.
That's for misinformation for you.
I'm just
All right, send me home. I'll go.
That's
Tried
funny.
tonight.
So Woodford and Jack Daniels, all those are owned by Brown Forman.
Maybe we should
With a
call it,
conglomerate.
what's it called? An Uber?
An Uber.
Is there
What's
an
that called,
in
an Uber?
Newark?
Don't you
I'm
have a
sure there
wife?
is.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
Do you have her in your phone as Uber?
No. No. You kidding?
Is she watching us? I'm gonna call her.
Probably. Yes. Yeah.
Hey,
Looking
that's
for it
a
back.
pretty
Don't
bad-
make me Google chat you, Lindsay.
Thank
You
you.
should definitely Google chat. I'm sure she'll love that.
What the hell is Google Chat?
Yeah, I don't know.
We have it at work, and she's my coworker, so I can
Oh.
Google chat her
Oh,
all day, all hours. And I'm like, I'm gonna call you on Google Chat. She's like, you better not.
That feels like an important.
Oh man, we
detail
had
to
a
the
we had
story.
a lot of comments on YouTube. Sorry, I've been missing it.
Come on, man.
Anonymous person says, "What up? What up?"
That's my
Yo,
wife.
what up?
Sorry, my wife.
What up, Bibs? What up, Bibs?
And then it says
My wife said she's talking
Josh.
shit.
It sounds like her too.
Yep.
And then we had Whitney. We want
My
to see
wife.
Keith, Josh, and Will with their favorite bourbon.
My favorite
I
bourbon's
think they're
not
looking.
here.
Maybe they're Christmas shopping. Maybe they're looking for your
I am.
Christmas ideas.
I came earlier today.
Lindsay's buying me a
I don't know.
Christmas gift.
That's what they're asking.
Josh was
Um,
here Christmas shopping for himself.
My wife's not gonna buy me a bottle.
Whitney also says he better keep his card in his wallet today.
Oh.
He spent $100 last time.
Whitney, why are you watching?
Wife knows best.
Because wife knows best.
Oh.
So she thinks.
I don't want to be there when she discovers he bought. Did you buy a bottle yet or not?
I did.
Oh,
I told
Jesus.
her I had one more spot.
Why do you have
Anonymous person also posted. You tell him,
Lindsay,
girl.
you are not anonymous.
You tell him, girl.
Yeah, that's her. Did she use like GURL?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's Lindsay.
And then she
Okay.
says, "I'm
Your
drinking
wife
Josh's
plus
Shanky's Whip
Oh,
You got to get it over some
with
ice.
some
cream.
cola. With some cola."
Yeah, Shanky's.
Wife liked it.
I can't ever remember what it's called. but-
no, someone's got to drink it. 'cause
And then Keith, you're getting yelled at for not Google
I'm gonna try
chatting.
it tonight.
Lindsay, my
quite a
Google
lot
chat
of
is
messages.
off. Don't make me call you. I'll do it.
So I'm not a big rye fan.
No,
I'm trying to find one, dude, that I'm
My-
into.
I think you need a little ice in it personally.
Oh, my Google
think
chat
you're
thing
right.
is
Definitely
off
need
my phone.
Just
A little-
at least one ice.
Yeah, I usually
Yeah,
put like
not
two
a
ice
big
cubes in
one,
it.
just
It's
one
good.
small
I did
one.
like what that other guy
What's the
was saying
Wi-Fi?
here earlier too, with
Can you give it to me?
Oh, let it sit. Or
let it
something?
sit for a half hour. That's what he suggested.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just think the rye has a little bit of a bite to it.
I said that's
It does, the rye bite.
When
that's
if it's
all I have right now in
First
my house
pour.
is rice. It's kind of
Oh,
funny.
really?
Pick
No,
it
you
up.
No, I have a
Yeah.
Buffalo
take a
Trace.
sip.
I thought you had a
It just
Bowman
has
small
that-
bear-
just
small
that
batch.
touch of that bite to
You
it.
told me
No,
you did.
he had that.
Oh, I'm
That
sorry.
was
I
it.
thought
I
that
think
was
we
yours.
put it on. No,
It
that was good, though.
You're hooked
that
up?
bite.
I'm getting that right now.
Thanks.
Want some
I appreciate
Wi-Fi
it.
for you?
Doesn't
Zeus.
doesn't give that
Oh, you had to
strong
fix it.
flavor to it.
No,
Yeah, so you can message your wife.
Oh, thanks.
Personally, I like it.
can
Great.
download the thing.
I could groove on that.
It's
That's
installed.
one of the
That
better
sounds
ryes
like
I've had.
such a.
I could groove on that.
Nice.
I don't know what this is.
I think the flavor is good.
Good, how are you?
That's got a nice. You didn't get any of that, did you?
Nope.
Well, you better go see the lady down there if you want some of that rye.
Keith needs some.
And you can't buy that tonight, she says. They don't have that yet.
What's that? The Woodford rye?
The Woodford rye.
Just out of it.
Just out of it.
Bless you.
I'm gonna call you.
That
Is
means
that
it was
one that can
popular.
be engraved?
That's.
Yes.
Yes, they just said the little one can
That's
be
why
engraved.
that's the only reason I asked. 'cause I
It's
thought-
funny. I kind of like this one.
That's good.
It's a little Jack Daniels.
See, I'm
The
not.
bonded.
Yeah, we won't have any time for the
Just not.
engraving.
No,
But
It's
there's
okay.
other
I
engravings
feel like
around,
Jack
and I
Daniels
can always
has a weird
stop up and
reputation
get
of
it
being
done
really
for you.
popular, though. Right?
At colleges.
I like that.
No.
So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
I want something that's weird.
I just
It has
we were
good
talking about that. Like I really try to go for unique things, like the single barrels, stuff you don't see on the shelf every day. Not necessarily
When you
allocated.
say a single barrel, though, like how single of a barrel is this?
Comes out of one barrel.
One barrel.
Yeah, one barrel. from
If
one
it says
distillery.
single barrel, it has to come out of one barrel.
It's not batch.
Just one small
Singular. What is it?
barrel.
52 gallon.
Usually.
charred white oak.
Jenny gave them,
Usually.
gave them to me from
I'm out.
Same. That's the rye.
No.
No, that's a Jack Daniels.
The,
Oh,
the
you
Jack
just like
bit.
Jack?
No, and we fresh cracked it, and I didn't like it then. I'm surprised he poured it for me.
I thought it was okay. It's not.
I just don't like Jack Daniels that much. Just my palate, just my flavor.
Keith, what's A? Alcohol? I forgot.
That's
Me?
why it's
American.
Oh yeah.
Don't ask me. I don't remember.
You've got it right on your hat.
American.
I thought it was just alcohol. It had to have alcohol in it. I'm like, ah,
That would be a good start for
that's
bourbon.
it. Yeah.
Beer has to have a good alcohol content. Beer.
Yeah, that's true.
8.6.
Yes.
Or 12.
Oh boy.
Lindsay, why are you not Google chatting me? This is
She
rude.
ain't gonna.
She ain't got time for your ass.
She's
done with
busy.
work.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
She's
It's
done.
the weekend.
That is one of the better ryes I've had.
It's
Is it?
rye yet. It is.
It's honestly one of the better
That
ryes
is
I've
a
had.
good rye.
And it's tame at 90. 90.4.
Another thing you should do, Will, is when you're doing tastings, clean your glass out.
Yeah, I usually put a splash of water in it, grab a new cup, whatever.
Just get a new sippy cup.
Yeah, that works too. We got plenty of little sippy cups.
We do.
I don't like the sippy cups though, because you can't get the full like.
Full experience.
Blah, blah, blah,
May I
blah.
try the rye?
Tell them no.
Yep. No.
No. Make them do something. Make them work for it.
So what night do we gotta come to the bar for the tasting?
Whatever.
Sounds like a Wednesday was the best.
Yeah, you can do Wednesdays.
Before the live?
Where is your establishment? Is it like Phelps?
My speakeasy is in Clifton Springs.
Okay.
You need the password though. If you don't get the password, you're screwed. Oh, because I didn't know that. That's
We have
amazing.
Woodford gift packs for the engraving
Bring
as
it
well.
over here. Put it on the table. We'll show it.
Are you engraving
Put it
Woodford?
right.
No, I am engraving.
Oh, there.
Probably not gonna see them.
No, they're not.
Because that's
Look,
what
I put it in Keith's
my
leg site.
father-in-law-
That was my mistake.
Eye level.
Perfect. So yeah, beautiful
It is a nice
rocks
bottle,
glass.
it's great. It's nice and wide.
Jeez, why'd you put that so? I can't even reach it.
Well, that's so you can see it in the camera. But yeah, so get
Yeah, I'm
get
done.
your engraved bottle in the gift set. Great Christmas gift. It's even easy to wrap. It's a square.
Right? That's perfect.
Bottles are tough.
Yeah.
I don't wrap gifts anymore. I just
Put
started
'em in
buying
a bag.
bags. I just got big bags. Just throw everything in.
That
Here's
makes sense.
everything at once.
Yep.
My gift wrapping looks like a blind T-Rex on the dark room.
T-Rex?
Blind T-Rex.
Oh man.
Sounds dangerous.
In a dark room. You gotta remember, a little more apart.
Keith's not
Gotcha.
fine.
Yeah. So
So what's the recommendation
You never
for
know.
tonight?
you're asking me?
Of course I am.
He doesn't drink.
You
Yeah,
work
I
here.
don't drink.
You work here.
Really? That's like a good idea.
Do you have another one of the banners for the, like she has down there?
Yeah.
That we could show?
Another poster.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of
Can I
them.
steal another piece?
Oh, go for it.
I love my
Oh, that's
my
cool.
guitar instructor recently asked me for some wine recommendations. That I brought up some stuff. I'm like, you really trusting the straight edge kid to buy you wine?
That's fair.
He goes, yeah, I am.
Sure.
Like, please make sure everybody who tries it, make sure you know that it was recommended by somebody who doesn't consume alcohol.
We had a comment come in over on YouTube. It says the Shanky's is delicious. Thought I should highly recommend it.
Shakies.
There's nothing but
Shanky's, what is it? Shanky's? What?
Shanky's whip.
Whip?
That is the weirdest name.
It's right over there on the shelf. You
I
can buy
always
it right
wanna, I always wanna call it Stinkies.
now. They ain't Shanky's.
It smells really good. It can't be stinky.
Like up here tonight.
Yeah.
Let me get some
If you put it behind me, they'll be able to see it.
That's all we gotta do. He's gotta tape things up behind Keith.
Or will.
Von Miller prison 2 years? Really?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, come on.
I got you a garlic now.
Thank you, sir.
So, what is the price on that?
Same price as the bottle
Oh,
for the $7.50. No upcharge on the gift packs.
Very cool. And you get one rocks glass?
$40.99.
$40.99.
Thank you, Court.
Yeah, it should be right on now, right? Is it in there?
I don't know. Put it wherever you want.
Where would you put the engraving though? Oh, is that it? Where is that?
So these are the two bottles they're doing.
Is that
No,
the
that's just, no, that says Jack Daniels. You went to Whitman, you can't read.
No.
So you don't front or back.
Have you guys ever done engraving?
I have not.
Nope. So you can buy your bottle, leave it here for them to engrave it for you, and then pick it back up on Monday when the engraver's here.
And they'll put whatever you want. Don't filter it.
Whatever.
Should we
You
all
could
put
put-
like $10 together and get a relatively good bottle for Keith and like put something really dumb on it?
Like you have T-Rex arms.
You have T-Rex arms. Yeah.
I'm definitely
This is eye level with a line.
definitely am interested in that. It sounds like a well
So
worth
please
it.
don't do the bib.
Get him
Or
a-
the gentleman.
No, to be the Woodford,
Yeah,
to be the Woodford or the gentleman. I'm saying
I mean, if the wood, if it's like,
I like that.
what's that? $40 for the bottle?
Whenever I do a
This is
finish,
piece eye
whenever I
level?
do a finish war shot of the house, eye level. To be key.
You got it.
Keith has to put $10 on too though. Make fun of himself. That would be horrible.
So the
I don't mind.
Woodford, the Woodford is $40.99, and the Gentleman Jack is $35.99.
So both really reasonable.
Yeah.
Now it returns all the time.
Can we talk about like a really good, just like $10 bottle?
$10 bottle.
I mean, almost made him choke on that.
You're a long time ago.
$10 bottle. I don't know about
Oh
$10.
no, what's that other one though that you gave me?
Budget bangers?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold
Oh, let me grab a couple.
Okay.
So we're talking about budget bangers right now. Willie wants to know what's your best $10. They're
$10
bottle. Well, you could get a mini bottle, I guess, but
Right,
we're
of
talking 750s
Okay.
for the size. Right, so it's got to be relative to the size. You can go get one of the small ones, then you can spend $10 or whatever. But we're talking most of these are 750s.
Keith, that blue cheese. You should put that on the camera.
I love-
Lindsay hates blue cheese.
I love blue cheese. It's amazing. I'm gonna put this whole chunk on.
Look
here.
at that chunk. That is so green and disgusting looking. Oh god. Take a bite for Lindsay, like real close.
Lindsay, you don't like blue cheese? What the frick?
That's
I just felt like a 2-inch chunk.
even
of
I would
blue
have a
cheese
hard
on
time with that piece of blue cheese. Oh man.
it. That's great. I love blue cheese. Lindsay, you still watching?
It looks like spinach.
They probably are.
All right, we're getting some,
Man,
we're
you
getting
know
some
how
budget bangers.
You know how to grab some bottles off the shelf real quick.
Here comes Nick.
No, we're not gonna crack nothing.
I know you're not gonna crack nothing, but I'm like, I wonder
So-
where Ben went. Bro, completely like, yeah, I probably went to go get a bottle of water or something. Come back and you have
He's got, like,
five
five
bottles.
So Willie wanted to know budget
You can
banger
walk
bottle.
out of here for all 5 of those for probably under $100.
Here, I'll stand.
After tax.
Yeah, you could
Don't
get
encourage him, Court.
you could get the actual out the door price.
Could happen.
No thank you.
No.
Pass. Hard
No,
pass.
no. We're gonna promote.
Why?
All right,
I've had it.
that's a fairly large
That's
bottle.
why.
Keith, have you had it?
I'm out.
Benchmark 8 made by Buffalo Trace.
I don't like.
$14. You wanted 10? That's as close as I could get you.
Benchmark. I guess
Oh,
I
Somebody
gotta
wants
take
to step
pictures.
down. I got some of these.
There are a couple of these.
Nobody knows what those are.
There's a few. Nobody knows what this is, Barb.
I've got
God
one of
forbid they
those.
know what a Buffalo Trace.
There is some Buffalo Trace here kicking around. If you come in, mention the podcast, maybe you might get your hands on one. But Benchmark Old Number 8, made by Buffalo Trace. So well-known distillery. If you can't get your hands on regular
Okay.
Buffalo, you can get this 80 proof. It's going to run you about $14.
That's pretty much
Screw top, gotta love screw tops. Working right up.
plastic or no,
Nope,
it's
that's
glass.
glass. It's glass. The handle I think might be plastic. This is
Oh yeah,
my
I've heard Wild Turkey 101.
yeah. This is one of my favorites. Wild Turkey 101 liter. And it's like $31 now, so a little bit more in our area.
What's a liter?
But it's a liter, and it's great distillate. I mean, you might have some bad memories in college with it, but I think it's a great one if you want to start getting into sipping bourbon.
Yeah.
That's a good one to get that turkey profile. And don't want to jump up to like a Russell's or a Rare Breed or something. Other bottle, bottom shelfers or whatever you want to call them. Granddad Bonded. Here's your bottle and bond.
I'm good right now.
$20.99 here. This is the 750. My dad usually buys it by the liter. That's my dad's daily drinker.
Oh yeah.
Granddad.
Yep, Granddad
That's
Bonded. 100%.
For the money, that's really.
Good old, gotta have a Heaven Hill in there. Fighting Cock.
Oh, Ben loves the.
I love Fighting Cock, dude. This is
You
one
buy
of the
one
best.
every time you run out of one.
I have, yeah, well, and then when I don't need one. This one comes in 103 proof from Heaven Hill Distillery.
Cool looking bottle.
Good little screw top, and people were at my birthday party wanting more pours of this rather than Old Rip 10. Just saying.
Yeah.
And it's on the shelf every day.
This is one of our.
And then
favorites.
this is-
sounds like you have a fond spot for this.
He
one.
loves fighting.
Fighting Cock's a really good one. That's
How
always
much
open
was
at the
that
party.
you said?
That's another one that's $21.99. And then Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. This made our top 16 bourbons of
Of
the year. Made it through the first round. Didn't have enough stuffing to make it
No.
further.
It lacked a little.
But another Bottled and Bond. Screw top. Gotta love it. I put a cork in mine when I get them.
Oh, you
And,
do?
again, that one's $20.99. So
That's a
you
good
could
idea.
scan all 5 of those, probably walk out the door for less than $100 for those 5
Less
bottles.
than
This-
120.
Less than 120, easy.
116.
That's
One
You
sec-
haven't
16
figured
and
out?
Yeah, she probably looked them up as I was going through them.
That-
So
if you
Hey,
wanna
You
just
should
walk up.
interview her on the podcast. She's a genius over here.
I just said we could come down on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
yeah,
So
It's a good time.
I feel like you like this one a lot. This one a lot. This one is your dad's favorite.
That's good,
This
though.
is
This is good.
bad memories in college, and this is Buffalo Trace. Kind
that's
of
bad
stuff
memories in
down.
college, but
But it's still good. You
I
can't
don't
go
know if
wrong.
I'm a huge like I like Buffalo Trace is fine,
And again,
but I don't know that I'm
the beauty with this lineup,
No, and you shouldn't be. It's a $25 bottle.
Buffalo Trace.
MSRP is under $30.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Not in this state.
not in this state.
I feel like I didn't pay that for my bottle either.
I paid 30 for one.
I'm pretty
last
sure I
month.
paid like 50-ish for
Or
mine.
2 months ago.
2 months ago.
How much is it here now? Is it?
Probably 40. I would
Didn't you
say.
say on the Facebook feed that was like
Depends on
not
when it comes
easy
in,
to find
actually.
anymore? Or
Well,
something?
we'll
It's hard.
It's
It's
very hard.
it's harder to find.
34 here.
34.
Really?
Yep.
Nope, 34 bucks.
Really? That's kind of a.
It's a very good deal.
Anonymous person says, "I'm here. Price is right."
Lindsay, why can't you use her name or your own name? I'm just gonna say it's Viv's.
No, that's what it says. Anonymous
I
person.
feel like this bottle's a
Hi
little
there.
too big for me.
What's up, Corey?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you? You want to try some bourbon tonight?
Yes, he does. He wants to try something.
I know he does.
Hands are ripped.
So are mine.
Well, that's an error.
Yeah.
That's for mine, Rick,
Yeah.
Willie. It must
And
be a
the
short
nice-
person thing.
Nice thing about these bottom shelf bottles, if you're trying to find your palate and what distillery you like, you have 4 really solid distilleries here.
That you can work up from.
Mhm.
Like
And
if
see
you like
if
a
you
Heaven
wanna-
Hill or a Buffalo, you can try that and then move on. to
Absolutely.
something more expensive.
Absolutely. You got Wild Turkey, Buffalo Trace, Jim Beam,
No, I see what you're saying.
and then you got Heaven Hill down here on this end.
Yep.
So
Is that your Heaven Hill?
that's
Yeah.
the distillery, Heaven Hill.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
It's his heaven.
it's your heaven.
It's his bourbon.
I do like Heaven Hill.
They're good.
I mean, that's Elijah Craig, Heaven Hill, Henry McKenna,
All of which we like.
Evan, Fighting Cock. I mean, big long list.
But I mean, for that, so we've done quite a few fresh cracks for our Sweet 16 of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And for this under $30 bottle to make it into the Sweet 16.
$125.
Yeah,
You
for-
walk out the door
it's-
for less than $25 for that bottle.
Yeah.
Or you can buy a full handle of it for I think 33.
Now, do you
33
guys-
bucks.
do you-
You can buy a handle.
Do you guys have anything planned for the end of the year, like bourbon goals for 2024, or
So we're doing
Best of the
the
year or
so we're doing the
something?
Sweet 16. So
Mhm.
we had 16 bottles, 2 separate brackets.
that's ongoing?
It's right now it's ongoing. Yep.
Yep.
So they're coming out on Fridays at noon. So we've been doing those, and that's 16 bottles that we picked. We made our own bracket type deal, and then he's gonna have a winner in his bracket. I'm gonna have a winner in my bracket, and that will be the grand one. Yep. And we're gonna do it next year, but we're gonna change things up. This is just our first go around.
Yep.
Kind of figuring out what works. And the cool part about that though is we do it double blind.
Are you a
So
driver?
I pick what he does, he picks what I do,
Yeah.
and then they get mixed up. So we don't even know.
Sounds
what's-
confusing.
You have
Well,
no clue what you're
yeah,
supposed
you
to
don't
do.
know.
You
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yep.
You,
That's
you know what's in
interesting.
your bracket, but you really don't know what's in front of you. So it's truly blind,
I'm going home.
which is cool because you get a really you have a
You have
He does
no
have a
you have no
it's a big rip
you have no predispositions
Yeah.
on what you're drinking,
at all.
which is nice.
You should have got these 5 bottles.
I know the ones I
He'd
have.
have to get a new
are
shelf.
good.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if you want to really start pushing what you think you like, and this I put with quotations because I even do it all the time,
Yeah,
is I'll have Keith pour me a random, my wife pour me a random, and then I try to pick it apart or say like, yeah, I like this, or yeah, I don't really like this today, or whatever. And you can really start, figuring out, especially doing it blind, without any, because if I told you, I said, hey man, I got a $20 bottle for you.
Right.
You'd have
We're doing repours of this on my birthday, and we're passing up a bottle that's $1,000 on secondary,
Right.
to have more pours of 20.
Right.
and it just shows you.
your flavor changes as it
I'm probably
goes
gonna buy
on.
this.
It's
Well, and
not-
true, like we.
Like one day you're feeling one thing.
Yes.
The next
Yes.
day is
Yep, absolutely.
That's why you need like 10 bottles at all times at least.
Yep.
Maybe
And
20.
we talk about
Maybe
that on the
200.
fresh track is like, okay, like today I'm feeling I need something high proof, or I don't want something high proof, or I want something a little spicier.
Right.
And like we talk about it too, is it what you drink or eat will change your flavor profile.
For the day. 100%.
Like if you came here and you were drinking a Coca-Cola or a beer or something, then you directly come in and do a tasting, it may be different than if you ate something different, had
You're
water.
gonna have a beer. You're
Yep.
gonna have
Yep,
whatever
little bit
you're
different.
eating.
Yeah.
Subtleties, yep.
Yeah, and it does make a difference. Because I've tried it,
Right.
or like chewing gum,
Try some bourbon.
Russian,
I can.
something like that.
Try some bourbon? Hey, what's going on, man?
How you been?
Good. We got some bourbon over here if you want to have a taste.
Got a bunch of different ones.
No, you're all good, man.
chewing gum makes a big
What is-
difference in
I know.
what you're
What is the allure of Buffalo Trace? Like, what? Why is it? So,
Everyone wants it.
Why is it like that? Though?
A couple things with Buffalo Trace. Featured on Yellowstone. Everybody watches Yellowstone.
Okay. So it's,
They tote themselves up as the world's most award-winning distillery,
And they have a lot of different bottles.
and they have a lot of different bottles, a lot of different brands. So they do make some good distillate. But there's some good ones here that we're tasting, and we suggested that we'll hang with that all day.
And the thing with that is, like, a lot of the Buffalo Trace subsidiaries, like, they make Weller, they make Stag, they make Taylor, they make
Happy and all that stuff.
So those are the, like, you look on social
Benchmark.
media.
They make this
Yep.
one sitting on the shelf right now.
How you doing? Want to do some bourbon tastings? We got 5 different bottles here for you.
maybe in a minute.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
we're here when you're ready.
10 different bottles. I don't know, almost.
Yeah, no, these ones we can't. These ones we can't.
No, we're not cracking those. We're just
I don't want to pay
showcasing.
for these tonight. I have plenty of these. at
Wait,
home.
wait. I'm pretty sure I want to buy some of those. So
Which ones?
I don't know. I think this one
The cock,
and maybe that one.
The bib, you can't go wrong.
And what was that other? That was your dad's, right?
Granddad Bonded. I get kind of an orange kind of zest with that
Oh,
one.
is it going to be a 3?
That one actually works really good in a nice old
Last time when it was
fashioned.
3-1.
Well, it doesn't seem like.
I mean,
it's
you might
too
as
bad. I don't
well
think-
just buy a $13 one to add into the
Is that
bundle.
only $13?
$13.99 for the Benchmark 8.
See ya.
You can't go
Are
wrong.
you guys all set? I can
Yeah,
help you out.
I'm trying to think about tasting something.
Come out here.
That's okay.
Yep. And a turkey. I mean, I have
Ben
plenty of
knows
turkey.
you, we can track you down.
Yeah.
You had Buffalo Trace
Yeah, I
before?
have a bottle at home
Too late.
So,
after that.
this
It's
is-
still like $50 a ride for that.
So we were at a place in Geneva, and the Buffalo Trace was 50, and the Eagle was 75,
Is
and
this
that's
a
way
liquor
more.
bar?
No,
No.
I won't name names.
Yeah.
But it wasn't here. I'll tell you tomorrow
Tomorrow, okay.
or later.
Okay.
But it wasn't here.
There's still 9.
I mean, no, and it's kind of fair because everyone's looking for it, right? You know, no, it's not 9.
717.
It's early yet. We started at.
Time change.
What's
through
next?
the-
Well, last time we started at 7.
Yeah, last time we started a little after 7,
And that's
so we
what I
were
thought.
shutting it down last time.
Yeah, we
I
left
thought
everything.
Ray was starting at 7, and
What-
Will's like, "You gotta go, we gotta go." And I'm like, "No, it's not
Do
time
you have an
yet."
agenda?
What kind?
Like
For
a
what?
written agenda for the podcast? Like,
No.
No, I wing
No, this is
everything.
all-
Ask Josh, I wing everything.
Yeah, this is all seat of the
That
pants.
makes it. That makes it.
Yeah.
No, it's fun. Like, I love doing it because I like to talk to people.
Mhm.
I generally do. Like him and Nate call me the Walmart greeter.
I don't talk to anybody till
You're like 90 years old.
But it's fun. Like, you can ask my wife. Like, when I get into something, it's like into it full
You have an
110%.
addictive personality.
What?
Addictive personality, maybe.
Oh yeah, for sure. But what's cool with this is like I'm super fortunate because Ben.
Buys
Let's-
all the bourbon.
Well,
I have severe credit card debt.
Well,
Tripling credit card debt because
he
of
lets
bourbon.
he lets me try them.
Have some
You know?
credit card debt. Is that really true?
Oh,
Oh, okay, that's good.
no.
But he
But a
lets
lot
me
of
try
my
'em.
extra income goes to
Good at cash and
unfortunately.
carry.
But like, so we'll go down to the bar and like before we do a Fresh Crack Friday, we'll do like, I'll walk down like, hey, what do you want to do? I'm like, I'm not picking, and we'll pick bottles for each other and do them blind. And then we do the price, the type, the proof, the distillery, and the bottle. And you have to guess all of them, and we do a point system.
Sounds
So
complicated.
it's not
Point
complicated.
system.
Yeah,
You like a card?
yeah, we do a little.
Yeah.
We just write it down,
Like
and
a-
then we'll compete. Like
I
whoever
sent you to
gets.
the link. Don't you watch it?
So we do
Let's
that.
try watching Mr. Beast.
So we do that before we do a fresh crack. We'll just do a little
For a
tasting.
warm up.
Okay.
Just a little like you do out of like one of those, something like that.
And he's like, I'll take the cast strength first. And you're like,
No, we typically don't start with hot unless we're doing a fresh crack of hot.
Yeah.
Me too.
So it's all depending, but
where would this fit? Would that be like,
that's
Buffalo's
90.
gonna be 90.
So that's right
not
in here.
that high?
That's below barman.
Oh, I thought it was.
I just told you that if you were listening.
No, I
earlier.
don't listen.
That's why we can have nice things. That's why I was telling you that I've been drinking lower proof.
I'm not a good listener.
Oh.
Yep.
It sucks. People at work are just like, I can see your eyes. You're glazing over.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm sorry you have to deal with
the
them.
Benchmark 8, which is the only benchmark you can get in New York, unfortunately, because the vertical with the benchmark is phenomenal. The full proof.
The full proof is very good. Sorry.
Is that a recommendation?
Ooh. Jeez, well, 4 rows of single barrel.
Hey, you're back. All right, you ready?
I don't know, man. I just
You're
ate some
ready.
like
You
hard.
You did GFB last time.
All right.
So do you want something easy going?
What's got Uncle Remus's name over here?
Yeah, you
So
got
got
Remus.
some
this
Rare
is
Rabbit vibe?
this is
Yep.
bootlegger bourbon.
Mm.
Yep.
Let me
Yeah.
try that.
So it's
Remus.
94 proof from Indiana.
Indiana?
Yep. It's the king of bootleggers.
All right, I'll try some Indiana whiskey. Anything with Uncle Remus's name on it, I gotta try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got him.
And it's my Brer Rabbit. They got cancer for all their reasons.
Sorry, I missed you. You're good. Sorry. You know, find us something?
So you're buying these, Willie?
Did I say that? I think
Yeah,
I
you did. You did say that.
That's good.
That's kind of been everybody's favorite tonight.
What
Is
is
that
that
Remus?
retail for?
$39.99.
That's not too bad.
Christmas
No.
presents too. So.
It's really traditional bourbon flavors we were talking about, you know.
Yep. And then 94 proof, got a little bit extra bite on it.
How'd they get it so right in Indiana?
It's
MGP.
or MGP, yeah.
They make probably the most whiskey outside of the state of Kentucky.
No.
The
That's why I
distillate.
do that
Yep.
earlier today.
What else you say you had over there?
Picked up that
So you had the GFB last time,
Yep,
good
yeah, that-
fucking bourbon.
We got a Barman. This is out of Kentucky. This is from Coors Whiskey. You had the Remus. We have an Uncle Nearest out of Tennessee. And then we have a Black Button cast strength. This is 115 proof.
Try that Kentucky.
This one.
Yeah, try that.
Barman.
This one's really easy going.
It looks like it's done
It's a
right.
sipper.
That's what I She gave me some hundred proof over there that went down so nice, and then all of a sudden I'm like, why does my throat tickle?
Oh, the Jack Bonnet probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want something easy going, that Barman's
Yeah.
super easy going.
Yep.
Yeah. Nothing crazy there. Yeah. This is a blend.
Yeah, and that Barman's 92 proof.
I swear that's got honey or something in it.
You get a little bit of sweet out
Not
of it.
bourbon.
Yeah.
There's no additives in bourbon. Bourbon's got to be genuine.
Yep. It's
No
not
additives.
finished or anything like that.
51% corn.
At 51% or better corn. Yep.
See, I,
Got
didn't,
it.
I wasn't a big fan of the rye.
I thought it was
Oh, I
solid.
didn't even try it.
I thought the rye was solid.
You did too.
What? No, I had the Jack.
Oh, well, go try it. Want me to get it for you?
Oh, yeah.
In the middle of it, it's got a 30-page moonshiner bottle.
There you go.
And I don't mean like for a couple of bottles. I mean for like 400 or 500 gallons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for big batches.
Teaches you how to make the old,
Yep.
like the way of making a
What
copper
if you
stew.
start?
Yep.
You can start a podcast talking about rum punch in a bag.
Not my flavor, probably.
You're like, all right, we got 10 different rum punches in a bag.
That's going
right?
to be a little sweet for me, I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah,
Perfect
that's
middle
gonna be
class,
sweet.
like sleeping aid right there.
Yeah,
NyQuil.
Rum punch in a bag.
Yeah.
Bag of wine.
you got it.
That's good, man. I like
I'll
that.
share.
The rum
I
punch.
just see a single barrel getting open over there.
We have a gentleman down here that would like
That's good.
That Barman.
Josh, maybe you and I should start a boxed wine podcast.
Hold that one up so I can take a picture.
Yeah, and that's
Interesting.
right.
Right here, right now.
I think they got it right in the case, or did you move the Barman to the rack?
The Barman's on the shelf.
Barman's on the
Take a
shelf.
picture of that one.
It'd be more about just the talking and the drinking of.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, no.
Are
okay.
you?
Oh,
Got
that's
it.
good.
No, no.
So
Are
you
you
like-
already?
Again, let me do it again.
Yeah.
It didn't take. My
Okay.
bad.
Yep.
I did that thing where I switched the camera right off the screensaver. All right, I got it.
Yep. And they got that right over on the regular shelf now.
Yeah.
I'll go potable.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks for stopping in.
Absolutely.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to get drunk off your stuff.
Hey, do you want a shotgun shot
Got the
glass?
spice?
I always.
Yeah, I just kind of drank it quick. I was like, oh, I forgot this one's gonna be a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely the most probably unique and most prominent flavor profile.
because you're going from all bourbon to a rye whiskey.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah.
It's
It's gonna
different.
be a little spicy, gonna be a little sharp maybe.
Definitely need like a nice kick.
That's
Yeah.
what I like.
A lot of people say that with ryes, or they're really into them. I got that Alberta at home.
What's that?
That's like 141 proof rye whiskey out of Canada. Alberta Premium. It's a screw topper.
Oh, nice.
141 proof rye whiskey.
All right, so I had. What did I try?
You've had everything.
That one's
You had the
cracked
cast.
open at
Last time.
Yep.
That one's cracked open at the bar.
What's that?
one you just said?
The Alberta Premium?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I would recommend. I would recommend a flick or two of water in that.
Yeah, it's
Flick or
hot.
two?
I'll
Alberta
probably do
Premium.
that. I'll probably do that.
You'd
I
be
would
amazed.
I'd put a flick or two of water in that Alberta Premium.
So the first tasting we did here, there was a representative from Black Button, and we were doing the cast strength, and he was sitting with us, and he said, okay, take a sip of it, and then take just a drop of water, like put your finger in water, and then just flick it in there, and you wouldn't believe how it changed the
Yeah,
flavor.
knocking the proof a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. And he said there was like a chemical change in the bourbon from that little bit
Yeah,
of
it's
water.
just like proofing it down to whatever flavor you want to have with it. Yep.
Yep.
Same difference as putting ice cube in there.
Right, and letting it melt.
You're changing.
Yep.
Changing it up.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, when we went to one of the distilleries in Tennessee, do you remember, Bob? They gave us an eyedropper. You remember? And after you tasted it, the guy said, put a drop of water in it.
Yep. And see the difference.
See if the proof is.
So she didn't taste it, but
Yeah.
Traded mine for chocolate.
yeah, she traded.
Oh,
it
yeah,
on
that's what
the
you
bourbon.
told me. That's what my wife would do.
Yep.
Give me the chocolate. I don't want any of that crap.
But yeah, it was funny because you're saying that they gave us a regular eyedropper.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay. Went half a dozen.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's cool. So you've had everything.
Nah,
You didn't do the cast
I
one.
don't know if I want to.
Oh, that one's good.
Can I try like a
cast?
sip of it? Just
Yeah.
like a little tiny
Yeah, yeah.
scoop,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
little. what
It's
you
just a
call it?
little squirt.
So what was what'd you pull out of there? That Four Roses single?
Yeah, Courtney wanted it.
Is that the?
What made her want that?
You want that in your glass?
Sure. All the way through.
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, I just want to know if I try it and I like it. I want to know if it's the same single barrel.
You can try it. I will share.
Hey, we got that at work.
What's that one?
Maybe
The
not,
Four Roses
probably
single
not,
barrel.
maybe not the same barrel.
No,
That's
not
why I
same
was
barrel.
checking to see if they had the same barrel in the case.
It might be the same barrel. It's from Ryan's though.
Clean her out.
Wipe her out. Give her a good wipings.
Oh Jesus!
Remember
Had
what-
just water in it.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Williams.
I have a bottle of them.
I do not like
That's
that.
a
weirdest
weird
stop.
cork. It's like a.
What is that?
I opened it and just stared at it. for a
It's an
second.
inside outer, like a belly
It's got a
button.
ninny. That's funky.
Thank you, Courtney.
That's a single barrel.
It's spicy
Is
That's
that
Four Roses.
and it's 100 proof.
Okay.
nice?
I wonder what recipe that is for that barrel.
Don't know, man.
There's got to be probably a code on it or something, because I know they have
Did you try that yet?
different recipes. I
I
think
will.
at Four Roses.
Letting her set.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm gonna let it sit for 30 minutes. I'll probably forget what it is.
How you doing, folks?
Good, how
Doing
you
bourbon tastings over here if you're interested.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we got 5 different bourbons here.
Okay.
They are all good.
I'm interested.
All right, perfect. So we're starting out with a GFB. Good fucking bourbon.
Okay.
This
Sounds good.
is, what has this been? 80 proof.
Yep.
Pretty smooth, pretty easy drinker. We got a 92 proof Barman out of Kentucky. A little bit
Okay.
going up. And the fresh track we did today is a 94 proof Remus. This is out of Indiana. And then we got an Uncle Nearest out of Tennessee. This is 100 proof.
Jesus.
And then we have a Black Button cast strength 115 proof.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, we're kind of in.
Oh, what's up,
Yeah,
man?
how are you? I thought it was you. I didn't recognize you with the
Yeah.
hat on right off.
Couldn't even look up there for
Yeah.
a second.
Yep.
So that's what we're doing today.
Okay.
We recommend going from the lowest proof, working it kind of way up to the higher.
Other people recommend that.
Yeah, they tell me that's what you're
Yeah.
supposed to do. So now that's what I tell people.
All right.
What would you like to try first?
I guess I'll go with the
I'll
lowest
take the
proof.
lowest possible, and that will be it.
Okay.
Which one's your guys' favorite?
That's great.
That Remus
That
has been
Remus,
kind
yeah, the
of
Remus is
been
Yeah.
everybody's favorite tonight.
Okay.
Yep.
It's pretty easy going, really traditional bourbon flavors.
Yep.
Coming in here to buy some, so
Perfect.
Yeah.
we changed my.
Hey, I'm always down to give suggestions. I don't think you know this, Alex. I have a lot of bourbon, like too much
Do you?
bourbon. Yeah, I have too much
Well,
bourbon.
that's a good problem. to have.
So try before.
Too much bourbon.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Ask my wife.
Yeah, ask his wife.
Probably.
Dude.
Probably.
So we're doing our live 100 proof whitetails bourbon podcast, whiskey podcast right now.
Okay.
This is what the camera is.
Oh, nice.
We're doing a live show from the store tonight.
No.
You
Thank
like
you
that?
so much. Have a
You're
good
not the
night.
biggest bourbon fan
Merry
anyways.
Christmas.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that.
Okay. That might be one of those things where you want a little bit of ice in it. You might want it a little bit chilled down to get
A little splash of water.
Yeah,
It needs to
absolutely.
be real easy to drink for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like
She needs
very
the whip.
I think that Barman might be more up her alley than
Yeah.
GM.
Yeah, the barman's
You wanna
I'll try
really,
one more.
the barman's really easy going.
Yeah.
I think that was easy.
The GFB just is a little younger, comes off a little sharp.
Okay.
But I think this one might be more up her alley for a smooth, as people like to call it. You know.
And you don't have to like drink it super fast. You can just
Yeah,
enjoy
just
it.
sip on it.
That's a lot to just do that, even though that's
Yeah,
not bad.
I don't even.
Yeah.
Like,
Just a
No.
little bit.
Do you have any of your
Still
wife's
no.
cards on now?
sorry.
Next time.
Yeah, absolutely.
How did I not notice this? The
Did I give you some, Nick?
Yeah. Took them in my D&D.
How much each one of those?
Sorry.
for?
The GFB is $37.99. The Barman is also $37.99.
That's funny. I don't know.
Is there like a price point you're looking at being in, or?
This is actually
Not
hilarious.
necessarily. That's usually, I usually just come and like, buy a bullet.
Oh yeah,
So-
Bullet's solid.
Should we talk
That's
about
usually
the,
my
do you want
go-to.
to talk
Yeah.
about these with him or no?
Oh,
I'm gonna go look at
the
mine.
bottle, the budget bottles.
The budget bangers.
I mean, you might as well.
Yeah.
Those are my selections from the budget.
This is what Willie's getting tonight. Yeah, the budget bangers.
Yep. So we pulled
Oh, some
five.
good old Evan.
Yep.
It's good. Those are our Sweet 16 for the year.
Okay.
We pulled 5 off the shelf that are available just about in every liquor store. They're here every day.
$10 a bottle.
They're not $10.
They're not $10 a bottle.
I'll take 'em off.
But you can get the benchmark for $13.99, I believe here. So, and that's made by Buffalo Trace. If you can't
It is.
find
Oh, is it
Buffalo,
really? Okay.
yep. A little bit lower proof. It's at 80 proof rather than Buffalo being at like 90.
Okay.
And then you get a good kind of distribution of distilleries. You got Jim Beam here with the old Granddad, nice bonded product. That's my dad's daily drinker. Always
What is
has been.
bonded?
So bonded has to be minimum age 4 years. Has to be in a federally bonded warehouse. Doesn't have to be a bourbon. It can be a whiskey to be bonded.
Okay.
And 4 years old, and it has to be bottled at 100
Doing
proof in glass.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of the first. It was the first standard in our country. It wasn't food. It wasn't medicine. The
It was
first thing
regulated.
that was regulated in this country was whiskey,
Yep.
and it was bottled and bonded.
And this
So-
is a
course,
bottle and bond
Yep.
as well, the Evan
Okay.
white
Yeah.
label.
Nice.
So the Evan, these are Heaven Hill products. The Evan White Label, the bottled and bond one, I like that much more than the
Oh, yeah.
Evan Black.
I've had my fair share of
Yeah.
black.
Yep. And then
4 years
this
old.
one is one a lot of people walk right
Minimum
by,
4
kind of
years
because of the
old.
funny name, Fighting
Has to
Cock.
be 100.
But we were
I've
doing
had before.
pours on my birthday, and people are passing up a bottle that goes for like $1,000 on secondary for more pours of this.
Really?
Like
So
he,
this
op-
one,
he opened it and I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
and then I started pouring a couple of those, and everyone's like, "Yeah,
Not bad.
yeah."
You said you have $1,000 bottle.
Secondary, that bottle's probably $1,000.
So it wasn't 1,000.
Which one is that?
The Old Rip 10.
Yeah, they're really
Oh, okay.
So,
And they go for more other places.
Second one in.
yeah.
Yep. And then good old Turkey
Is it?
101.
I was thinking about trying that.
Yeah, that Remus. If you're in that mood to try that, Remus is one.
Yeah, I'll try that.
The Remus is like a very traditional bourbon flavor. It's like
Okay.
a sweet, just
Which one's
Easy
easy
going.
going? The Heaven Hills on the bench, right?
Is that what I was doing?
Yeah, I think you're doing all 5.
No, I'm not doing all 5.
Yeah,
but
why not?
You can walk out the
Because
door
I
for
don't-
5 bottles for $115 or $116.
yeah, but I think I'm gonna get that one too.
and a free shotgun shell.
And a free shotgun shell. We're throwing a second one if you
This
buy all
one's only
5.
13, right?
Oh, yeah, that one's nice.
That's called a green flag.
You don't make
So you're
sound
saying there's a
right
chance?
Yeah. She never specified where.
McDonald's.
But
That's,
roll up in there and be like,
that was
anything
it.
on the dollar menu
Yeah.
It's
you
really
want.
traditional.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, that
nice,
Remus
easy
was
drinking.
nice,
And how
solid.
much is that?
It's
$39.99.
I mean, that's
not bad. At
that's a
all.
good
Yeah.
$40 bottle. If you like that traditional bourbon, like sweet,
Yeah,
little
no,
bit
that's,
of barrel.
that's nice.
Keith, should we be talking about some of these though too? Where are they?
I mean, there's other stuff. Yeah, there's
I love it.
there's always stuff in the case
I just
that
bought a
Yeah.
bottle of Red Beer last.
should be talked
last
about.
time.
And then they're doing the free engraving for the
Okay.
Gentleman Jack and the Woodford. So you can, if you buy one of the bottles, you get a free engraving on the front and the back. Yep, front and back.
Display piece.
Ooh, what about Wilderness Trail?
Display piece, Christmas
Well,
gift.
the shell's good.
I like
True.
Wilderness Trail.
They have the bottle and bond over there on the shelf.
Is that bonded?
Oh yeah.
I do like that Remus.
Josh,
Yeah, Remus,
Wilderness
yeah.
Trail. That was good.
That was good.
Are you a Jack Daniels fan or a Tennessee whiskey fan?
That was really
Yeah.
good.
Yep. Then that Uncle Nearest too. I mean, if you're trying them, it's
We got
Might as
another
well.
Step down right above it next to the stove. Then we got, we'd like to sample some things.
gotcha. I can do that. I can do that.
Are you also looking to sample? Okay. Yeah, and one towards there. Running the man down at the moment.
Yep.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Up over there.
This is the
Yeah,
sample.
Anything that-
The
Jeez.
good fucking bourbon.
The good fucking
People
bourbon.
over here looking for free samples.
That's what everybody's. That's what everybody's usually after. Run on glasses though, Nick.
You can give me
We got
a-
plenty.
I got plenty.
Oh yeah, never
We got
mind.
ton. I'm gonna
Oh, I do like that too.
Like medicine cups.
That Uncle Nearest.
Yeah.
It's a little bit sharper than
Yeah.
like a normal Jack Daniels, but if you do like that little bit of, I get banana on Tennessee
Yeah.
stuff a lot.
Where'd everyone go?
GSP.
sorry.
And there was another girl that wanted you.
Yeah,
We got plenty. We
Oh,
we'll
she-
leave over
gotcha.
there, too.
Oh, those are both good.
Someone is.
Yeah.
She's pieced out.
You guys are just selling those right here? Or?
Yep, those are all on the shelf.
And all fairly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, those
really
are
good
all,
price. Very fair prices
Right.
on those.
Yeah, because bullets are around.
Well, when
the
did you
same
try?
price, right?
Yeah.
It's a good fucking bourbon.
You like it? Everyone really likes that one so far.
I forgot what I have here now. I think that's the.
That you have is the rye.
No.
Oh, you have the
Yellow
cash
Bite?
cream. You have the cash cream.
I do like a cream punch.
Like a bourbon cream.
Yeah, my wife really likes
I
those.
just got rattlesnake rosy.
The apple pie one that
Chocolate pie.
oh, the chocolate pie one.
Chocolate peanut butter pie.
Gotcha.
I'm
I like the Remus the best.
Yeah.
No, it's
That's
fine.
kind of been my
I just
favorite.
don't.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
the
like
It's fine, no
nice
worries.
and smooth.
Yeah.
I can't choose.
Good go-to.
Nice traditional.
No worries.
Yeah,
The Nearest comes off a little sharp.
it does. Yeah,
If you do
This
like,
one's definitely got.
but it's got
it
that.
settles down.
Oh
a
yeah,
little bit.
115.
Yeah, it's got that Tennessee
Yep.
flavor,
So
but it's a
Josh,
little sharper than
did
like
you
a
try
Jack
the
Daniels.
breed you got?
No, no.
That-
I don't know what I've done in my life.
How long you been collecting bourbon?
We found one of my original tasting books. I started collecting and like tasting bourbon in like 2015.
Yeah.
Okay.
End of 2014, beginning of 2015.
Yeah.
And one of his tastings was like a now allocated bottle that are really hard to find. And
Oh,
he
yeah?
basically said, "This is garbage." It was hilarious.
Yeah.
I forget what the exact words were.
It was
Like
like-
he goes, "Not a rebuy."
Yeah, it was Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
But I liked Eagle Rare, so you know. Go
It
figure.
was so funny. Oh,
Yeah.
when he showed me that, I'm like, "You got to be kidding me."
Yep.
It's now one that everyone wants, everyone
Right.
looks for.
Yeah, that used back in 2015, dude. It used to be cases of Buffalo.
Yeah.
For
Like it
MSRP.
used to just sit on the shelf.
Yep.
For $25, 22,
Yeah.
$25.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
And now it's
And now I'm chasing the next bottle that's $20, and
right.
but that's
really
why
good.
we suggested the ones we did for
Yeah.
that $20
So-
budget.
Yeah, I mean that's a
Another
that's a
really
price
good
there.
one, the Bowman Brothers Small Batch for 35 is a really good
Is that what it
comparable to
Yeah.
Buffalo
That's
Trace.
really good.
Gotcha.
That's
That's
also
actually-
Buffalo Trace.
That's Buffalo
Distillate.
Trace
It is
distillate.
Buffalo, okay.
Yep. So that's I
That's
forget what
super
mash
good.
bill it is, but for 35 bucks,
Yeah, oh yeah.
it's really good.
Not bad at
If
all.
you can't find a Buffalo and you like that profile,
Yeah.
that's
I can attest to that. There's a picture right here of that bottle. The cork isn't good though. It broke.
Oh yeah.
Right?
The cork did break, yes.
So
You
just
gotta
gotta
flip 'em
you drink it
Upside
all,
down,
right?
let it- Yeah,
Yep.
and then do
That's
that.
a really good bottle.
and their single barrels are very good. My favorite.
Well, appreciate the tastings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no worries.
absolutely.
I'm gonna go grab a bottle of Remus.
Awesome.
Remus is
On the
our
shelf over
on the
there.
shelf.
Shelf over
Yep.
there.
Yeah, I'll
Yep,
see
it
ya.
is. Nick will take
Nick will take care of you.
Sounds good. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
for stopping in.
Oh, of course. Thank you.
Jeez, Josh, what are you doing? This is why we can't have nice things, Steve.
I like this. Is this the Fairport one or no? Or no? Is this local?
Black button.
That's Rochester.
Okay. Are they the guys building that giant
Yeah.
warehouse?
Yep, they're the ones that are building the big aging facility.
That's pretty crazy.
Yep. Yep, they've been around. That was actually one of mine and my wife's first dates was up at Black Button.
That's cool.
I have 2 bottles from batch 1.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember you saying
I
that.
have 2 bottles from Black Button's batch 1.
They have food and stuff there too. Or was it
I
just
haven't been to the
bourbon
new
drinking?
tasting room
Yeah,
since they.
So your date was literally to take
It is
care
all
of
set
that.
up?
Everything, yeah.
You can, everyone can still see your head.
Yeah.
You can camera.
Rohrbach did her. Yep.
Yeah, it's a really wide one.
Yeah, Railroad was good.
Which is nice.
That was a nice
Yeah.
place.
Good group of people. Josh is like,
You want to come over here and I'll go over there?
No, I'm good right
You
here.
falling asleep over there?
I got a good leaning post right here.
Don't take my whole shelf down,
We actually
please.
haven't had any comments that the stuff's glitchy tonight, so maybe this is the way that we
so
do
how,
the show.
you're on YouTube right now?
So the Bullhorn, sent it over to YouTube, and then the Facebook I set up separately
So this is what I was going to talk about is,
because I think it's the streaming software sending it to
Right.
Facebook that's making
yes. Right.
intermittent.
On YouTube, so.
No, so do I.
Yeah.
There's never an issue. Never an
YouTube's
issue on
YouTube's
YouTube.
always been solid through the
Yeah.
streaming
Oh, wait.
service.
I'm not seeing myself the way I am right now.
It's got a slight
Yeah,
delay.
It's got a little
Yeah.
delay. It's
Yeah,
just
there's
'cause
a
you're
slight-
like, it's
there's
like
a-
watching the
you can
Chinese
beep
videos.
There's a studio delay.
It's like watching old Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know how to edit out your swear words, so. Yeah.
I'm just beating
Or
the background.
references to other
Just
liquor
get a
stores,
just
like,
get a button
No.
and just
Yeah, little clap.
Yeah, we're getting Josh's people in the background.
I might not be able to keep up though.
I try not to cuss. I don't like to cuss on camera.
right,
You never know
it's
who's
not
gonna
very
watch.
Johnson.
It is
Corny.
what?
It's just corny.
It is corny.
No,
It's very
corny.
It's the
I said
classic.
corny.
It's not
No, you
51%
It's a
corn.
classic thing.
It is. It's bourbon.
That's
It's
true.
just bourbon. It's
Hey,
just.
America.
No,
I
I think
can't forget that now, Keith. You are going to be my egg.
America. For what? Alcohol?
No,
Or
for
awesome.
America.
Oh,
You have the hat and the shirt has an American
And it
flag
could
on
be our.
Oh, yeah, it
I
does.
guess it could be our grain here in New York too that gives it
Well, I
that
think
unique
that's-
flavor too.
and if you look at
getting
this,
us back on track.
This one?
Conversation topic.
distilled
Yeah.
from local New York State corn, wheat, rye, and malted barley. So
It's a
all the
corn
grain, well, all the grain is from New York.
Yeah, I think Black Button's big thing is like
No, that's
anything
what
they
it says.
source is like 50 or 75 miles from Rochester.
Right.
Do you know anyone around here that sells?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Have a good one. Thanks.
To distillers?
I don't know. What?
What's
Yeah,
That'd be interesting.
But-
Like what farmers might sell.
but that's not so. Like
Distillers?
most big farms,
Oh.
just go to a
That'd be
granary.
fun to go tour
I'm
one.
trying to think who
We
sells
might, I don't
to
know.
Iron
Virginia.
Smoke.
What's a good Virginia?
They're right in Wayne County.
Virginia Bowman.
Virginia's Bowman.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Bowman
yeah,
is from
that's
Virginia.
even better now.
Yeah.
Josh is a Virginia boy.
I know. And I like I said, I mean, he'll
When he
attest.
starts
We
drinking
walk
a
into
lot of
Ryan's,
bourbon,
I'm
he
like,
starts becoming more Virginia.
Yeah, more Virginia. Like the old Western, the Virginian.
You was just telling me the other day how they used to have parties with moonshine and everything.
Yeah. He said on Fridays when the farmers didn't do a lot of work, so they start drinking like 10 a.m.
Thank you. You too.
10 a.m. Is that when you start drinking?
Yes, definitely.
On
And
Sundays?
you're tired by 7 p.m. You're like ready for bed.
Every day. Yeah, sometimes we have
On
beer.
rain
You
day.
can start earlier, depends on if you're on vacation or not.
I do like, I actually do like the Black Button quite a
You
bit.
do?
I think so.
Yeah.
It just has
And
a
at,
good.
and at $60,
distinctive flavor.
it's a good price point for a cash drink.
It's a very good price.
Companiers. Companiers is good.
I feel
The
like
Uncle
that's
Nearest you do.
definitely good.
Well, you like the Jack Bonded too, so maybe you
Yeah,
like
that's
that. Maybe you like that
Yeah.
Tennessee whiskey kind of
That's
profile.
why I'm trying to talk more.
You like bananas?
I do.
Because that's
Please
yeah.
keep
Well,
that
that might be
for
part of
the
it. Because I get a lot of banana with Tennessee stuff.
Yep. And
You know.
it's the smell.
Yeah.
That very, it has a mild smell to it. It's not
Mhm.
strong.
No.
So if you could smell it and it's mild,
Drink that.
it's easier to sip.
No. I just don't like that bourbon that much. Or else, if it wasn't that bourbon, I might drink it. But that's the first person that didn't finish their bourbon.
No,
They're
we've
GFP.
had people.
You have?
We've had people not.
Well,
finish.
today.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Then the other girl just walked out. She's like, "Ah, it's taking too long for a free sip."
No, really.
Jeez, I didn't. Sorry.
Because Keith is
Just wanted a garlic knot.
Instead of damn it, Steve, it's damn it, Keith.
Yep.
damn kids, damn Keith.
I look over and there's 5,000 people over there. What happened?
So,
Must be smell funny. I walk away, people come over.
so I got a question. If you could pick,
Who?
price isn't an issue.
Me?
If you could pick one out of the case, what would you pick
Right now?
right now?
The Pike Dreamcast.
Can I look at it?
Can I look at it?
It's glass, Billy. Well,
I don't know. Somebody
Which
has
one
the
is it?
keys so we can get right in there.
no, it's in the locks
I don't
on.
even have the keys. We just took the locks off.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be talking about these more today.
We can right now.
I think you should.
Speeding up the process.
Yeah.
Cut out the middleman.
So
I've
I've had
like leaves coming out of his head. That's a
Yep.
fish.
So I've had these two of the redwoods. They have they also have it's the Emerald Giant, that's the rye, and then they have the Rocket Top, which is their rye bonded.
I'm gonna walk away. And then
Here in the case right now, 5-6 deep, so there's plenty of them. We've had both of these. The Lost Monarch regular is my favorite one of the regular offerings. Picked up one of these. It was good, but it didn't hold a candle to this one. This cast strength of the Pipe Dream was phenomenal.
And I love the regular Pipe Dream.
Yeah.
The regular Pipe Dream is really, really good for $33.
For the regular offering, yep. And then the
So what are those right there?
63.
$63.99 plus tax.
And again,
I don't know. I think I
You
got
always
five
do.
dollars.
Government's
Yep.
gotta get their money.
yep. So this is their blended bourbon, and then this is their bourbon and rye kind of mashup that they do.
But like weed, fresh cracks, the Lost Monarch, and the Pipe Dream, the regular.
Yep.
I love the Pipe Dream. He liked the Lost Monarch, and man, I bet that's killer.
Yeah, that's well, since it's in the case, I think I can walk home with one. I can swipe my card first, but yeah.
Yeah, you
Wait,
might want to do
one of
that.
these. I had one of these in my buddy Joe's, and it was
Oh, right, you had it at Joe's.
it was unbelievable.
We love Joe Arbogast.
I love Joe.
And this is 116.8. You got out of here, Mark? Thank
I
you.
gotta go home and take care of our animals.
Alrighty,
Gotcha.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, Dad.
Have a good night. If we don't see you, Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you,
I
fellas.
feel like
Yep.
we'll see you.
Yeah, we'll
probably
be
see you.
around. We'll be around.
What if I don't?
Yeah. that's always
What
nice.
else did we shout out this week? The Calumets.
Yeah.
You don't see those very
14,
often
15
sitting on
cents.
stores.
Yeah.
Why isn't Wilderness Trail in the case?
See you tomorrow.
Because I think they just have the Wilderness.
Oh,
Trail
that's over
bonded.
on.
Yeah,
That's
it's on
on
the shelf and it's regular.
Is it a price thing to be in the case, or is it just like a thing?
Brand. So like the Old Out Vertical is all in the case. You know, the Widow Jane stuff's all in the case. A price does have some to do with it. Some of it's more allocated than others. But there's like I said, some stuff over there on the shelf.
Yeah, right.
But we need another case.
Yeah, we need more cases.
We need another case.
We need more cases. You can keep that out, buddy.
Like sixes and
You buying that one?
another whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't take much.
Josh, you probably
No,
need
I was
one.
waiting for him to put it in the case, so I didn't feel greedy.
Josh needs one. You better get him one.
What?
Like,
No.
I got one over
You
here.
don't need
I
one.
get another one.
You're
I
not
get
getting.
trouble.
No, don't get that.
But two does sound good.
I don't
You
wanna
can do
know. You got more time. I'm reasonable.
Just wait till
Because I
next
have
week.
5 bottles on the floor. over
It is the
there.
holiday season, right?
This is the holiday.
Merry
It's a
Christmas
really
to me.
cool looking bottle too. It's really unique looking.
Yeah.
I like how the bottles look. It makes a difference to me because I'm a weirdo. But
I'd agree with
it's
that.
just kind of a classy.
Yeah,
looking
this
bottle.
was phenomenal. This is probably one of the better ones I've had this year. That didn't make it in because I didn't have a bottle of
Yeah,
it.
we
So
didn't
it doesn't
even have
it doesn't make it into our top whiskeys of the year if I don't have a bottle of it that we can drink. Like I had one the other day and I'm still hunting for one. The Michter's 10.
Yeah, hard to find.
Specifically the 19. No, it's not the 10.
You had a small.
I believe me, it's not
Right there. Is that the one we had right there?
the
Yeah,
small
I think
batch.
so. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
The small batch. Yep.
It had a lot of vanilla to me, like very vanilla.
Circus peanuts.
Yeah, it tasted like circus.
Yeah,
It tastes like a circus peanut to me.
it was kind of, kind of sweet,
Kind of
on the
candy.
sweeter side.
Yep. Yep. Which again, if you like that profile, but the Michter's 10 I had.
Which is a very rare bottle.
So what's
Yeah.
your flavor on this one?
The Pipe Dream.
Good.
It's great.
Besides the good, because
You're gonna get-
is good.
It's just gonna be more complex with the proof.
Yeah.
Where like if you have like a 90, 100 proof, it's good flavor, but it's kind of one note ish.
Right.
Where like when you get into the higher proofs, it's more complex in what you're gonna experience with the palate. Like you're gonna taste different things as you drink it.
Right. Nick, cash me out for one of these. Pop it.
Okay.
I
was gonna say y'all can hop it now. We'll settle up later.
Okay.
I know you're not gonna try to run out on
Man,
us.
He's got a crisp $100 bill right here.
Yeah,
Ready to
fold
sign
it up.
It's
How you
my,
doing?
it's my emergency whiskey.
Doing bourbon
money.
tasting if you're interested.
I need to get some emergency
Perfect.
whiskey, buddy.
We have 5 different bottles when you're ready.
I'll give you the live take on it, dude.
I'm fine with that.
That was
Unless you
great.
wanna be.
That was a good pop.
Nice pop.
Did I just mix the cork?
You did.
Yep. You
I
did.
was trying to get another customer to come see
That
us.
sound
and
is really
she's-
nice. That was. You fall asleep over here?
No, I'm waiting.
You're like so
Can I
happy.
try a?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Josh, really? Look at him. He's over there getting all
He's
giddy.
Jonesy.
I got one sitting over
So,
here.
dude, there's like almost,
buying that bottle.
Why?
dude, there's almost like a cinnamon baking note.
It
to
smells
this.
like cinnamon.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
what it
this
smells
is-
like. That's exactly what it smells like.
Yelled at.
Just get this
It's
GFB out of
okay.
here.
It's okay to get yelled at.
This is, dude, this is.
Not,
I'm gonna get yelled at for buying this one. I'm buying this one live right now, so I mean.
Yeah, it's already bought.
You can't get yelled at.
Do you mind if I try some?
Of course you can try some.
I don't want to be rude. It's your bottle.
Let people taste it too. I don't care.
I gotta wipe
I
it
hope
It's
down.
good smell.
Yeah, Keith needs to start providing.
It's like a
for your
baking
library.
freaking. It smells like Christmas, man.
Really?
It smells like Christmas.
Can I try a little?
Yeah, of course you can. It smells like
Man, that
Christmas.
smells really good.
It smells like
I need
it smells
to,
like you're baking for Christmas.
If I can't smell that, then I'm gonna feel upset that I just kind of. I guess I'll do a little splash in there.
Hi, folks. We're doing bourbon tasting down here if you're interested.
Look, this cork
Bourbon
is something
tasting.
else.
Bourbon. Bourbon, yes. Bourbons.
This cork is
We have
nice.
5 different
Really
bourbons
nice
we're
cork.
doing. Everything from an
You wanna
80
try?
proofer to a 115 proof.
This cork is like the best cork I've ever seen.
Flavor, just the flavor.
So I'm gonna give you the rundown here.
Oh, just deep complex.
That's I don't know what that
We
is.
have a
Money,
GFB.
dude. That's that's
This is our lowest proof. This is 80 proof.
Okay.
Then we have a 92 proof
That's just
bourbon.
smack
It's
in
from
your lips.
Kentucky. This one's actually from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
And then we have a 94 proof Remus.
It's just
Okay.
savory.
This
And
is
it's like-
out of Lawrenceburg, Indiana. And then we have a 100 proof Uncle Nearest from Tennessee. And then we have a local Black Button cast strength bourbon at 115 proof. So we do recommend starting out with the lowest proof and kind of working your way up.
Yeah.
What would you like to start with? Just the GFB?
GFB is already poured right there.
Oh, okay. You leave the short arm guy to move it over. What is this?
That's your rubber. I know you want to wipe it out.
Thank you.
I was gonna ask what that was.
That's Keith's rubber.
Like?
Lip smacking, dude. It's just oily in your mouth. That's
You're not gonna like it, but it's smooth.
It is smooth.
Yeah.
That low, like easy going 80
lower
proof.
proofer. Yep.
Well, we've done some tastings of that one. Everyone loves
One
it.
of the things we haven't talked about with bourbon tonight is it has to be bottled at least 80 proof to be a bourbon.
We didn't talk about that.
We didn't. I know. I'm giving you more bourbon
Is
tidbits.
that an E?
Uh,
A, B, C, D, E?
be batch proof. I don't
Would
know
you
what
like to
wanna
try
call
the
that.
next one?
They got to be bottled at 80 proof.
So this is the Barman.
To
This
be a
is
bourbon.
from Coors whiskey. Where's this one from, Ben? Bardstown?
Bardstown.
I think I like the other one better than this one actually.
Is that
First one tastes a little bit like vanilla to me.
a little vanilla-y?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smooth. But
Mhm.
vanilla.
This one we got. This one I like over there. I forget already.
But we have all these here in the store, all very reasonably
That
priced.
was just like super smooth and just good. I was just in that mood.
That one's a really easy going, really easy sipper.
When somebody else gets excited about a bourbon, it's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
to see
It's
that,
different.
you know?
Yeah.
Because you don't talk to a lot of people. I don't. They're like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yep. Like when I found out you were into it,
Everybody, I thought you were one more dork here.
I can be. Ask my wife.
I like the first one more.
You like the first one a little bit more? Okay.
But then again, I haven't had bourbon, I think only once.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm not big on it.
You do more bourbon?
No, I was actually here for champagne, but I don't know what I want.
Well, the favorite one of everybody's tonight pretty much is the Remus, which
Yeah.
is the third one in the tasting line.
Want a little sip?
I'll get a little sip of that one, and I think that'll be it.
This, yeah,
Okay,
this is
yeah.
the fan favorite for tonight.
Because I am on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
So,
Benny, I thought you were handing these out.
No, that's good. You can help out a little bit too.
No, I mean, because I'm so. I gotta get up on one leg to get back there.
Yeah.
I don't think my tasting apparatus is a factor.
Ooh, smells good.
Dude, it's still in my.
So that's a 94 proof
Sample.
pretty. It's a very traditional bourbon. If you're not used to bourbon, like a little bit of vanilla, just easy going, nice on the palate. Smells very traditional bourbon. That out of all the ones we have.
It's a lot to take in.
This would be really nice out in the cold.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. You're right.
There you
Like
go.
it's very warm when I'm
Yep.
breathing out.
Yeah, but it doesn't punch you in the face either.
No. No, it's good. Doesn't make me want to barf or anything.
How come we haven't talked about the Christmas vacation thing?
Because I'm
Oh, yeah.
looking at the back of the box. It's a box of wine.
It's a box of wine.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much for
It
stopping by.
lights up. It's got all kinds of
It's just a
profit
good
stuff.
movie.
Yeah.
I think
I watched
Absolutely.
it the other day.
All right.
she's baiting on it.
We got free shotgun shells.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that smells
I would buy this one
Like Christmas, dude. It's like Christmas in a glass.
like a bake.
What?
Like a baking.
What is it you're drinking now?
Yeah, let Nick smell it. It's the one that you let me crack before I buy it.
Smell.
'Cause you know I'm
That's
good
my
for it.
wife does. No, no.
No.
I get it from my mom.
Yeah. Oh my god, that smells so
Do
good.
you have like a wood stove in your shop where you drink the bourbon or anything like that makes it more, you know, there's like a thing, right? Like the whole
yeah.
ambiance.
Yeah.
Do you have like the stove going or
No.
anything?
Just sit on the bar. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
There's a
the
lot of
bars-
deer heads.
Yeah.
A lot of bourbon.
Simple, that's part
We have
of it.
ambiance lights.
Man, that
You
has,
do?
that has like a lasting flavor to it.
That's
you
the
can
high
still taste
proof.
it. You can still taste it. If you really start just like licking your mouth a little, you can still taste that.
But that's also the high
It's
proof.
oily. Yes.
It coats you.
Like you take.
Thank God for scratch and sniff smeared off.
Oh, yeah.
bottles.
Scratch and
I
sniff
needed a
smeared.
palate
You know what it,
cleanser.
you know what that's called? You know what I call that? It coats your palate.
It does.
Oily, long, lingering finish. My
Very
friend.
nice.
Courtney, I'll share.
You'll share?
You share it, I'll share.
I'm interested to see what she thinks about this one.
I can tell you, don't smell it.
Oh, I think you should smell it. I think you should smell
Did you get the sweetness?
Smell it first, though.
That is sweet.
Don't smell it.
It's
Don't
really
smell
sweet.
good.
it. Well, you're straight edge. It's a little different.
Yeah, that's. I like the sweetness on that.
I like the
A little different.
after.
Just,
The
I have that
aftertaste is really
sometimes.
nice.
Yes.
It's
It's
very
soothing.
It's long, lingering.
Soothing.
lingering would be a good word for that.
Yeah, you want to talk about like a nice sit down by the fire or whatever you were
That's what I do
saying.
want to talk about, yes.
Money.
So we're coming to your house with a fire.
He's
Because
got
you have the
fire-
wood stove.
Because I gave him the good firewood.
I do have some good firewood. Burns real good.
So we're
Black locust, right? I think it's locust.
Oh, your
So-
chainsaw right now.
Yeah. So we're having bourbon by the fire at Willie's. You hear that, Lindsay? Here we come.
It's just by boil. They're probably sleep though.
Yeah, they had a whole full jug of Shankies.
Yeah. Care of all the kids.
The kids are running around the house wild. They're passed out, wine drunk. Ben, thank you. That's really good.
I told you, dude.
So the cast strength pipe dream from Redwood, that's a winner. Very, very good.
Would you
Tastes like Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like
You like some
Christmas
bourbon?
in a bottle.
Got a lot of
Sure.
spices.
Awesome.
Pretty good.
So we're gonna
But not
start
like
out
rye
with
spicy,
80
like
proof
baking spicy.
GFB.
Okay.
This is a hockey player bourbon from Minnesota, we're assuming. And then we have a 92 proof Barman. This is from Kentucky. And then we have what we fresh cracked today. This is a 94 proof Remus from Indiana.
Except for the Remus.
And then we have a 100 proof
Pick that one off.
Uncle Nearest. This is from Tennessee.
Usually that's because they want to sell.
And then we have a Black Button, obviously local from Rochester. And this is a cast strength, so this is 115 proof. It's the highest proof we have.
So the rest
And
of
we
them
do recommend starting at the lowest proof and kind of working your way up, whatever you want. So you let me know what you want, and I'll pour it.
I don't know.
We'll start you off with a GFB.
You know what that is.
Yeah, you know. Did you taste them all?
I don't like bourbon. I wish I did. It would be so nice.
Ben, I'm
I
gonna
don't
let
know
you
for
hand
sure.
this
I'll
over.
let you know.
Sure. I don't want to spill it.
Sure. You want to scroll on this guy?
I don't want to spill it on anything because I will spill it.
I do kind of like this tasting stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right now.
I like having the bourbon behind us.
Hello.
One of those?
Keep said that one.
Good. What's
Yeah.
up?
You had it. Yeah, that's
Well, I planned on buying one. I was waiting for Barb to put them in the case to buy one because I didn't want to be greedy. She's had them behind the counter.
Oh, really?
Little.
I don't know if I can drink any more of that.
You don't have to.
You can give it back.
That's
Oh,
fine.
there's the garbage right there.
No, I want to taste the last
Oh.
one.
The last
The
one.
the high proof one?
I love that.
Oh, okay. Here we come.
Well, you don't have any of the cream bourbon.
We do not.
No, none of the
That's the
bourbon cream.
second
That's
time
not
someone
that is not
mentioned
going to
that.
taste like the bourbon cream.
This is not going to taste like bourbon.
Right, I don't want that.
A lot
Okay.
stronger.
This is gonna
I'll
taste
try
like-
one more.
The Remus.
Yep, I would recommend that for sure.
Yeah, that's
Do you
been.
want my cup back? Or
There's a garbage right there. I'll give you a fresh
Oh,
one.
okay, thank you. Cool. So what do people drink this with?
Straight.
Ice.
It depends. It's however you want to drink your bourbon is how you enjoy your bourbon. If you want to drink it straight up, if you want to drink it with ice, with a little
Mix
bit
it.
of water, a little bit of Coke, a little bit of Sprite, whatever you want to
What
mix
are
it
the
with.
famous drinks in Manhattan?
You can
Old
make
fashioned?
cocktails.
Oh,
Yep.
oh. It's like old people drink.
Not really.
Old fashioned.
Jeez, that was real.
7-7s. I mean,
Yeah,
when
they
I
all
think of
come
an
back
old
around
fashioned,
again.
I
Yeah.
think
Young
of
kids are
Yeah,
so
yeah.
everything comes back
grandparents.
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
That's what they drink.
You could run it.
Yeah, but so one of my
bourbon
very
I don't know
good
if I want
friends,
to cap that.
that's what his grandfather did.
Patrick.
was Manhattan.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want any. So how was the new Remus?
Very good.
very good.
Was it good?
That's
Yeah,
kind of been
very,
everybody's
very
favorite.
That's what I'm
favorite
thinking.
tonight.
Very
it?
traditional bourbon. Good nose, good palate. For the money, that's a good bottle.
Yep.
Very good bottle. For the
That's
money.
Yep, right, perfectly priced in the slot for what
Yep.
it is.
Like-
100%.
People, if you can't find Buffalo Trace, that'd be a good bottle. For sure.
Different distillery. But yeah.
No, but like if you're going down that palate,
Yeah,
like
the
just a
traditional bourbon flavor.
for under $40.
Did you
Around
sell your
40
Buffalo
bucks.
Trace?
Maybe.
Where'd it go?
It's over there.
Oh, it's over in your little stash.
I have a pretty
Well, I
big
talked
stash.
to
Not-
the three
not
other
good.
bottles
What
too
did you
with
try?
it.
No, Remus. I
Oh.
feel like I'm breathing fire.
You definitely don't want the black button then.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
might like the black button bourbon cream,
I do.
but probably
Which
not
is-
the cash strength.
Which is 30% alcohol.
Yeah, it's 30.
Or bourbon cream.
I never thought I had bourbon cream in the refrigerator. I don't know, or not bourbon cream, I had Irish cream. So I didn't know if you
Oh.
could mix that with bourbon.
Probably could.
Yeah, I mean, you can mix
There you
anything.
go. Get out the fridge.
Yeah, you can.
Bourbon is plenty strong enough to stand with whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going through hot.
No, I'm just going through. I just
Josh is over here thinking about how he can get a pipe dream cast string.
Received a complaint.
but I wasn't
Pile of
on. I
bottles.
wasn't on the camera.
Your pile of bottles.
Why is your wife not talking to me?
Here's the honest truth,
She
Ben.
wants to know why
I
he's not on
feel,
camera.
Ben. I feel like this is just too much alcohol for one person to buy at once.
What do you mean?
No, nonsense. You're not walking out with a case. You're welcome.
Wait, you do
Wait,
that
he
small?
does. He almost does.
It's almost a case. Well, yeah, you might as well buy the other two, make it a case.
Oh God. I'd rather just buy like one at a time and kind of like enjoy it more though. You know, I don't need to have like
Here's the thing.
200 bottles within
So-
like a month.
But here's the
No,
thing.
no,
that-
no, no,
Or
no.
not a hot.
No, this is so very good
40.
question. So
Very
good
good point.
Very good point. So we talk about this on the podcast is instead of grabbing one bottle and drinking it for a week, you have 3
You're
or
buying
4.
a case?
You're buying a
So
case.
hear me out.
Yeah.
You have 3 or 4 or 5 open,
Uh-huh.
and you have little pours of different ones throughout the weekend.
Makes sense.
You know, so you have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, so you get a little bit different flavors throughout the weekend or whatever you're doing. Instead of like me, where I just drink Buffalo for the weekend.
What's this?
That's a nice.
Irish cream.
Looks like a little Irish cream.
Ooh.
Harry's, is that the local one?
No.
Mary's?
No.
Oh, Mary's.
If you gave
I
me
thought there was
coffee,
a
that'd be
Harry's
gone.
one that's local now.
Ben, how much have you had to drink?
Molly's?
Just a couple.
Molly's.
He's not driving.
Molly's.
Okay.
I'm driving.
Okay. Look, it was an easy joke to make. It's low hanging fruit.
I love Irish cream and coffee.
Yeah, it's
In the wintertime,
That's good.
cool. That's my go-to, man.
it's good.
Bailey's and coffee.
Right.
Lindsay, what are you doing?
She isn't.
They're saying they lost her. She's gonna report her credit card stolen.
this
doesn't work.
So Willie's wife.
No, I think Whitney said that.
Oh, Whitney. So
I'm not-
Josh's wife is
don't
gonna
worry,
report
I'm
the
not
credit
using
card
our-
stolen.
I won't use our card to buy it. I'll use something else.
Hey, Lindsay, I got the company card.
Oh, there you go. Wrap up for Christmas. I dare you.
Your Christmas presents.
Don't
Brennan
tease,
would
don't
not
tease me
care.
with a good time.
25 days of Christmas, right?
So the other,
We gotta have something good to drink for the
well,
Christmas party.
so at our Christmas party, I said to Lindsay the other day, I said, so
That's a
Lindsay,
write-off.
yeah, I said, Lindsay, what are we getting for alcohol? And she said, Stephanie was Brennan's
Not
in
in
New York
charge.
City.
Oh, he wants you to get that
You
bottle.
want me to get that bottle? But Brennan will drink all of it.
That's okay. Josh will have a couple little.
I'll stand close to
If
him.
we can have Four Roses single barrel for cider day, cider and bourbon, we can
All
have
right,
a
you might
cat.
as well get like 3 bottles.
We
What
had a,
else do we want?
we had a $50 single barrel for bourbon cider mixer.
Yeah, use it for a mixer with cider.
It was not. They came back. I'm like, what?
That's
Wasn't my choice or Josh's.
I was out working.
Don't know what to tell you.
Josh comes back. I'm like, buddy, we got bourbon. What?
Do it, Keith. You won't.
Don't tease me with a good time. Brennan's in New York City.
We'll have to show him back.
I don't know
We'll have to
anything.
We got
have
some
his back.
good tasting stuff.
If there was a bottle of something that starts with a B and ends with
Does
a
it get slow at night?
S?
There's a kind of
I could buy it with a company card.
How to call.
There's no like.
It's pretty
I don't know.
close.
Got a little horsey on the top
It
of it.
does have a horse on the top.
Is it 8?
So one has to start with that and one has to
You're
end
not-
with that.
If I get him a bottle of
But
that,
I'm
he
just-
would
I'm
be
just here for a
ecstatic.
good time.
So we get one of those and one of those.
What?
What's that?
My brother-in-law, our company owner, that we work for. He was gonna go to Lakeside and buy one for $150. I said, "You're nuts."
What? Wait,
They said buy it for me,
For who?
the anonymous person.
Lindsay, you don't
She
even
doesn't want
like bourbon.
She does, but she does.
Also,
I think it's
we're really
Lindsay's
putting
name on the
faith that
credit
we're
card.
correct on this anonymous person.
No,
Like,
he's
No.
texted. It's his
It's
wife.
her.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah. Yep.
You want it?
Sure.
Is your wife gonna be mad at me?
No, I'm buying it for my boss.
What is this one?
I'll use the company
Merry
card.
Christmas.
You want a box?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be wrapped?
No, it's gonna go on his chair in his office.
What are
Does
we
it have a
looking
little
at here?
baggie or is it just a
Can we
case
at least
one?
talk about it?
No.
Just a case one?
It's
You want the box?
it's
Because we
just
don't have the bag. The box comes with a bag.
Oh, whatever you want. I don't. Whatever.
Well, it doesn't matter to me, it's your box.
Yeah, put it in a box or
Use
something.
your own boss's card to buy him a gift.
Yes, I can.
I did it for my parents for years growing up.
It's
What are
not-
you talking about?
Merry
No.
Christmas. Swipe
Merry
with the
Christmas.
company card.
Nah.
Merry Christmas to yourself.
No. No. He said he was gonna go to Lakeside. I told you. He's gonna go to Lakeside and spend
Drop 200. Drop
150.
Okay.
And I said, don't do that. Let me see if I can get you one for a much reasonable price. And he said,
run
"Oh,
my
okay."
contacts
Oh, look
real
at that.
quick.
And come here because
You get a pretty
this
box
is
too,
the
buddy.
basics.
You can wrap that up
What
for
are we-
Christmas.
What are we looking at for that bottle?
No, it was like-
Not available.
Not available.
Not available.
Hey.
She had to dig in the
Not-
back for that one.
Yeah.
That's not real.
It's just a box.
I don't know
What
what
I
you
do
saw,
say,
but you
come
ain't
here
seen
because
nothing.
get everything
Understand
God
me?
would like.
Yeah.
Normally,
So, but like-
every day,
But like
that's
for
not place to
me,
stop.
I would much rather have that cast strength pipe dream than any of the alligator
Well,
bars.
so short,
And it's here for $64.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's
So,
Because they ain't seen nothing, right,
she's the
Corey?
bouncer.
Probably the most intimidating person in the store.
Yeah, you're pretty
Yeah,
easy going.
alright.
Yeah, you're pretty easy going.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
Did
think,
I ever
Kiefer?
tell you? I
2
fought
hours.
MMA in college. Like,
No,
yeah.
I've never fought a day in my life.
So,
2 hours on the live.
Hey man, I'm good. Barb, you good?
Good. Perfect.
Awesome.
I like
Thank you,
shutting the
guys.
store down though. I think we
What
started
time
at
is
7
it?
and shut the store down at 9.
What time is it
8:10.
now?
It's 8:10.
Oh, okay. Do they close at 8?
9.
9.
So we're staying till 9, you're saying?
No, last time we stayed till 9. Remember?
Oh, I thought
We
you
shut
meant
the
we were
store
shutting
down.
it down
We
again.
shut the store down last time. Remember?
Oh yeah, that was fun.
he's implying that he would like to do that again.
Josh is falling asleep.
Josh is over here. He's not gonna be able to buy anything, Whitney, because he's falling asleep over here.
I got a prop over here propped up.
Yeah, he looks like an old
Keith,
farmer.
this unnamed product, is it a single barrel?
Old
Yes,
farmer
it is the
pepper
original
jack.
single barrel.
But that's a small batch, isn't it?
I feel like it's a
Or
pretty
that is a
fancy
single barrel.
package.
Single
I don't know anything about
A
it.
single,
It's a single barrel.
Like,
Part of the allure to it is the box,
Yep.
the
interesting.
packaging.
And the horsey.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about it. He let me try it. I'm like, nah.
the
The funny
It was-
thing
It
is
rhymes
when
with
it comes in, it
Antons.
comes in-
Starts with B.
Yep.
It
I
doesn't
know,
all
so.
come in
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks, Josh and Will,
Thank you.
for having
Nick,
fun.
for hanging out with
and
us.
Barb.
And Courtney
Courtney,
and everybody for having
Mark
us here
left.
at K&M.
So thank you guys so much. We appreciate it.
K&M.
Yep.
I love coming here.
Josh says he
Gotcha.
loves coming here.
Got to. And you always walk out
With
with
some
good bottles.
Yeah,
Big
with,
smile
That's
on
what we
your
need to
face.
spend the next hour doing is reconciling what we're buying.
That's off camera.
yeah, we're
Alright.
You don't need to see that. No need to
Doesn't
see
matter.
No, thank you guys. Thank
Yeah.
you, Ben, for bringing everything and
Yeah.
getting us set up.
that.
So
Absolutely.
cool. Till next time.
Yeah. Till next time. Catch you all on the show.
See
See
ya.
ya.
See ya.
What was that? Did you just try to hit me in the back of the head?
No, saluting John.